How we doing, guys? Gauci Reports live from Whitechapel station. We're here now. We are literally here to see what's going on with regards to Tower Hamlets Council protesting. Well, the Pink Ladies are protesting against Tower Hamlets Council about prescribing them as an organised terrorist or not a terrorist group, a right-wing extreme group. So just here we've got the Eddie Alexander in the house here. We've got Gemini as well. We've got a couple of the Pink Ladies here already waiting. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to go across the road, see what's occurring. As you can see, we're at Whitechapel station now. So get in. How you doing? How you doing, Sav, man? This log on, share, be respectful in the chat today. Yeah, Sav, mate. As little moderation as possible. Yeah. So let's not remove comments and let people speak. So if you've got any questions, pop them in there, and yeah, we'll see what's going on. So we're just going to go across the road and see what's going on. So a part of a pro. Yeah. How you doing, Ronnie? How you doing, Sav? How you doing, man? Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Gauci Reports here, yeah? So, get subscribed. We've got the Canary Wolf ladies in the house. Say hi, Gemini. Follow her on TikTok. She's big on TikTok. So, the Pink Ladies are protesting against the Tower Hamlets Council about potentially saying that they're a terrorist. I keep saying terrorist. Sorry, take that word out. Prescribed extreme organisation. How you doing, man? You right? We've got Mystic Media in the house. How we doing? How we doing, boys? You all right? You all good? Yeah, I'm good, mate. You?
Not bad.
Yeah. So I've got a little surprise for you all as well. So when that happens, when I get the word of it, I will update you as and when accordingly. We've got young Bob in the house as well. So, any of you don't know London, this is what Whitechapel is, yeah? Yeah. Got a bit of a police presence here already. Yes, thank you, guys. Let's keep the conversation flowing in the chat, yeah. So, anyone's got any questions? Let's have a bit of interaction. Let's have some solid conversations and debates. We've got Alex Armstrong in the house, so I will have a chat with him. He's one of our.
That'll be interesting. And these are the counter protests on that side.
Yeah, they're literally just in front.
We'll have a word with Alex, shall we? It's a bit of a turnout here tonight, Red. I know Adam Brooks is on his way down as well. Hello, Alex. Nice to finally meet you in face-to-face. Martin Gauci, mate. How you doing? I'm good, mate. You Maria? Nice to meet you, darling. You're right, Maria. How you doing? You're right. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Just yeah, I was in Canary Wolf a little bit earlier, so I'm a bit late to the party, to be honest. But
I've just got here myself. Just looking at see. We'll do some.
Are you here on a personal level?
No,
are you?
We've got cameras.
Your heart.
Finding out people to talk to. We're going to do some interviews.
Yeah.
We're going to go find out what they're saying over there. I think it's unison, stand up to racism. From what I've heard. We're chatting to them.
I've heard there's around 20 counter protesters groups coming down here.
Well, I can see them all gathering up over there, so we're going to go and have a chat with them in a
Yeah.
minute.
Really, I'm just reporting live from my YouTube channel as well. I will give you and you too as well. And you know what? It's a pleasure that you come into our spaces and speak to the real people.
Of course, as ever.
You know what I mean?
Bob, how are you doing, mate? Lovely to see you in real person, in real life. How are you? Doing well?
What's that? What's that? Yeah.
I'll bring him over. Let's see what he's got to say.
Yeah, I think he will do. Yeah, I think he will do. Yeah, he will do. I think. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Especially these days. Well, you just
apparently see what he's got to say. So a little bit of they feel some of the locals feel a bit aggravated already. Apparently, you've been invited over to the other side in a very intimidated way. On
Oh, really? Have we? Oh,
yeah, well, it was just like we're here. What you got to say? Apparently, so guys, let's get this one going. It's already like I can feel the tension in the air already. It's going to erupt in here. Let's see what everyone's got to say. So I don't know what's over that side. I presume that's the counter protesters, which is where the police are. They gone. Have you been down there already?
We was down there.
Yeah, what they're getting aggravated, or are they?
Well, they was before it started.
Yeah, but they've always got to be in their bonnet anyway, haven't they? So okay. Yeah. Hi guys, how you doing? How you doing, Kenneth? Let's get it going. So I'm not sure what's going. Here's look, AY's in the house. AY's just rocked up as well. AY's in the house, mate. How you doing, bruv? You all right? You got it, keys? Yeah, you? Yeah, you? You're good? Yeah? So we'll have a little... I don't know how I'll be received down here, but we'll just see. I'm probably going to get told to, So this is Tower Hamlets. How you doing? BB Audits is in the house as well, man. Train day. I come down here at 2 o'clock. Yeah. How you been? All right? You all right, yeah? Oh, Little Legs is in the house. See him getting himself nicked. Who? Him. Why? It's like the. I don't know. It's like I thought I was short, but I feel a bit empowered here. Yeah, Tower Hamlets. This is Tower Hamlets. I'll just get you a picture up here. Let me stand back a little bit. Sorry. So just so you guys got an idea, just so I can record it. It's Tower Hamlets Town Hall. Yeah. There you go. Just for recording purposes, mate. Don't worry. There's a lot going on here. We've got Reggie's in the house as well. How you doing, Reggie? You right, bruv? You right, man? How you doing? You right? Yeah, I'm good, man. You? Yeah.
No, I don't care what. You don't have to care what I think. Right, all I'm telling you, right, I'm telling people that if they want to
Let's
make a difference
get the share going, guys.
that they need to stand up, right, and they need to apply to be a councillor themselves. They need to apply to be a councillor themselves.
Why should people care what you think when you don't care what people think? You don't care what I've just asked you to say.
Locals turned up to have a confrontation with this guy here. How you doing? How you doing, Bulk Bear? Yeah, that'd be funny, yeah, guys, can we stop holding comments and stuff? Yeah, mods. This let me view the message. Yeah, no, that's fine. Let's keep the chat going. Yeah, it's not worried. I'm not going to worry overly about moderating. If I see anything, I'll just give out warnings, guys. Yeah, I don't want overly moderation going in here because it's fucking up my algorithm.
We're looking after the mob. Like what that really means is whenever a white person or even a black person, whenever a white or black person was approaching my local town hall, you can stand there. I want to get on the camera.
You're on the camera, don't worry.
You're on camera, mate, don't worry.
Yeah, right. They were not being looked after. So if you was white or black, like whenever people went, I give you some examples, like disabled people were saying that they weren't getting their benefits, and they said, "Oh, I've written to my MP. My MP hasn't replied to me."
What's that got to do with the mosques?
Well, I'm going to tell you. Let me finish. Like, said,
Yeah, I know Scottish, mate. I'm supposed to be going to meet her.
And people said, go and contact your councillor. And they contacted the councillors, and the councillors made up.
Guys, don't worry so much about these idiots putting shitty comments in. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't block them. keep it going. I'll let you know when you start. Yeah, it's not. Leave Dirt Hero. Leave him in there for a minute. Yeah.
Local. Right in what? Like in the Daily Mail.
Daily Mail.
Yeah.
So that's a local. That's
Like not a local, but it's local.
Sorry, one second.
Yeah, no.
Local's national.
You can stay as long as you want. But I'm in no rush. You know?
But I find it quite offensive.
What is it? No, I'm not screaming at you.
You're screaming at people going
I'm
past.
screaming at people going past.
So
I'm
not
not screaming at you
You've
directly.
given me
But I'm glad I don't have to give you any of it. I'm actually standing here talking to you now, which is great. But I'm standing here talking to you now, which is great.
And you've got no evidence to back up what you're saying. You are a Waltham Stone. Don't worry, I've got Mrs. Right?
Well, Waltham Forest.
Waltham Forest Councillor. You're saying the previous councillors were
Yeah,
all corrupt because they were only giving each after the
but I'm not. Like, I'm only a reform councillor. I'm only a reform councillor, but there's already 3 Labour councillors in, and I'm going to get.
Yeah, Sav, that was going to be the thing, mate. She's basically she's wearing a bra and knickers and coming down it all in pink, spray painted.
Yeah, but you're standing there questioning me.
Yeah,
so I'm going to tell you.
put yourself out there to be questioned.
That's it. I want to be
You haven't told
questioned.
me anything that has changed my mindset on the fact that
Then
you're
don't worry about it.
You're talking about general things.
Yeah.
You're talking about
Get a picture of it. Get a picture.
You're talking
Yeah,
about
but
things
like, I'm only talking about it
absolutely
from my
have no-
point. Yeah, but the things that are happening
in
with me.
Forest.
Yeah, but if things that are happening with me
You
personally.
haven't said anything that's
Yeah.
happened to you personally.
Well,
You
not
use
like in
sweeping
our local
generalisations
area.
and the daily
I bet
fucking
you live in a
mail.
different area, though, don't you?
I live in
You're not-
Hampstead.
Yeah,
I grew up in South London.
so if you don't like your, like, we're
I
talking about
don't dislike
council.
anywhere in London.
Right.
I love London.
What it is,
I
like,
love
this-
the fact
like this
that everywhere
town
I live,
hall-
I can look
Yeah,
around
but
and
the
someone
reason
is
that we're here,
different.
this town hall
I love the
is
fact
full
that
of Muslims.
everybody where I live
And
is
what they're
different and they
doing
can
is
represent
they're
themselves.
calling people
I feel
And
well
I
till
love
running,
the
mate.
fact that I grew up in London.
Let's get going.
And people
Gauci
like you
Reports.
get challenged.
Being here now, getting here
And
live,
you are
and
challenged.
it's erupting
You
already.
won't say anything
So,
as to
the fact
what
that
you are
a Muslim
talking about. It is
council is
nonsense.
calling white
Muslim,
people
Christian,
like
Islam,
right
whatever,
wing,
it's
like they
nonsense.
feel the need to
What a
label
load of
people,
nonsense.
and we're not going to have that.
Do you
That's
believe in
why we're
labels,
down
sir?
here today.
Do you believe in these labels?
No, like we shouldn't have any labels, no.
So
We
what's
shouldn't have
your
any labels.
overall view then?
Yeah, but the thing is, like this council in particular, which is in Whitechapel,
Yep.
like it's under Tower Hamlets,
Yep.
right? Every single member of staff in the town hall, right? All the councillors, I looked it up. All the councillors are Muslim, right?
Why is that a problem, sir?
Well, it's a problem because they're only going to look after one particular diverse part of the community.
Right.
They don't give a shit about you, or maybe you, not about me. You know, I've had things like this happen to me before, where do you know, like my MP Calvin Bailey, right? He's an MP for
Are
Leighton.
you part of Tower Hamlets?
No, I don't live around here. No.
about Tower Hamlets then?
Like today, like we're here, I've been invited to come here. Because this council here, Tower Hamlet Council. Do you know why you're here?
Yeah, I know why I'm here.
Why are you here?
I've come to observe to see what's going on from both sides.
Yeah, but do you know why we're here?
Yeah, regarding the issue of the council deciding about the issue of genocide in Palestine, etc. Yes.
No, they're not.
No, that's not the case.
The
No,
reason that
apparently they're here to determine whether raise the colours or the pink ladies are to be prescribed as a far-right group, extreme group.
I don't think they can really do that here.
Yeah.
Well, that's why there is a protest here. That's my taking of it. I might be wrong.
Yeah, that's exactly
It's
right.
about the pink ladies, though,
Yeah,
isn't it?
right. Yeah, but
Do you have a problem with the pink ladies?
Oh no. I know Epping very well.
Right,
Yeah.
have you got a problem with them?
No, but the issue here is you mentioned about Tower Hamlets and they're not doing things for people like white people.
No,
but if
but
you're
yeah,
not from here,
yeah.
how can you
Yeah,
determine
there's
that?
just things that I've heard because they're a Muslim council.
Okay, no, one
right, and
second.
things that I've
just
heard
said that
in the area.
you heard about it.
Yeah, I've
That's
heard
the
about it
problem.
from different
That's
people.
the first problem.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right.
can't
But the
say
thing,
I heard,
because
you've got to
I
say
have
what
heard
the
about
facts are,
it.
isn't it?
But the thing is, right, the main reason that I'm here, forget about what I've heard.
Yep.
Main reason I've here, and I've seen documentation
Yep.
regarding what this guy said. This council that are all Muslim, want to call the pink ladies and anybody else like right-wing activist groups, right? And I've already proscribed the Labour Party as a terrorist organisation because that's exactly what they are, you know. So the Labour Party are now a terrorist organisation. Make sure you put that up on your social media.
But you see, there's a bit of an issue here.
Yeah.
You've got people like Gary Neville. He had an opinion about the flags, and all day, all I've seen on social media is saying what? He's a traitor. Traitor to what? Just because he said, why have all the flags come up in Manchester when they weren't here?
No, he didn't say that.
Like,
you've got everything wrong.
I watched the video.
What he did, I'll tell you what happened.
How's he a traitor?
I'll tell you what happened, right? He is a developer. Like, I don't...
agree.
And my understanding that Gary Neville used to be a footballer.
Indeed, he did.
Right? No, I don't really... I'm not into football.
He played for England.
Right, but what he done was, now that he isn't playing football anymore, he's now a developer.
Yeah.
So he had loads of workers on his site, and then they decided to put a Union Jack flag on.
Yeah, it's divide and conquer.
To represent Britishness. And then
Yeah, this
they went home. Gary Neville, apparently, you know, I haven't really been following it, but I know.
Guys, let's not worry about deleting comments and stuff, yeah?
Yeah. He went and got that Union Jack flag, and he said, "I'm not going to allow it to be used on my."
Sarah sent me a location, but I think she's already here.
Like part of the memo that they're sending out. The Labour MPs.
What I saw is a video of Gary Neville talking about the issue of the flag. Not saying I'm going to rip it off.
Yeah, he took the flag down.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
you got proof
he
of that?
took it down.
I'd love to see the proof.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but he did. He actually said.
Fair enough.
He said.
No.
Got the stand up to racism are in their house.
He didn't say that. Anyway, what area are you from?
They're very vocal over here.
Yeah, you're not that far away. I live in Hackney, so I know Whitechapel very well.
But can I put something in there just to throw like a cat among the pigeons as well?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
obviously
please.
you said like obviously this gentleman's not from the area, so obviously why are you down here, etc. Wouldn't it then be likewise to have why are Tower Hamlets then deciding where, say, the pink ladies like from areas, say like, you know, Epping, etc. Why do they feel they have the right to then from Tower Hamlets then decide that we're going to label them as a far right female extremist group? Do you know what I mean? When really it shouldn't really. Does it involve them? Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's important to have these conversations. What side you're on? Because it's important.
And what you got to look at is that it's the system, isn't it? The system is allowing for a motion to be passed, right? Okay. So now, if they're doing it within the system, democratically, these people have been elected. Unless someone can say it was a fraud, then it's a different thing altogether.
Why would it only be Tower Hamlets?
I honestly, I don't know.
Like your view, like would there be any particular?
Because there's people here that are close to that understanding of what they felt in Whitechapel in the last 10, 15 years. Let's not forget, EDL have been down here. Britain First have been down here as well. There's been clashes in Walthamstow as well with the Britain First around 10 years ago.
When was the EDL down here?
10 years ago. I'm talking about 10, 15 years ago.
So they're not no longer.
No. I agree.
I want to correct something there.
Oh, go on.
I am a member of Britain First. And I've been a member of Britain First for 5 years.
Yeah.
And I can tell you categorically that Britain First have never actually gone to Walthamstow. Right,
he was there with his car, in his car. We all seen the videos. Come on, man.
In his car?
In his car. Whatever the
guy's name is. If he was driving through,
no problem. No.
Like in the van
He was intimidating in his Land Rover, and he was showing people that we're in Walthamstow. You can say
not an official protest.
You can see it in YouTube. And the problem is, Britain First, EDL, Tommy Robinson,
Gauci Reports.
all these people are agitators.
Yeah, but the EDL doesn't exist anymore.
I'm talking about Tommy Robinson.
Disbanded. Yeah, but it got disbanded 11 years ago.
I agree. But the point being...
Yeah, but you're talking about the EDL. It's an organisation
I agree with you.
that doesn't even exist now.
I said to you, I agree with you. But I'm talking about people like Tommy Robinson. These people... and from Britain First, and all these kind of characters are just agitators.
What are your views on Tommy?
One second. You're an agitator.
If I'm an agitator, I would be here not talking to you if I was an agitator. Okay. I mean, the guy just went shouting Nigel Farage. Is he an agitator? No. In your words, He would be an agitator.
You could argue he's looking for a reaction.
Of course,
right?
of
But then
course.
you
I
could say
agree.
the same thing about why these guys have all turned up here as well.
Yeah, yeah. Because look, the issue
Yeah.
here. What was your question about Tommy Robinson?
Yeah, like,
Tommy Robinson.
what's your view?
The problem with Tommy Robinson is that he's just full of hate. Okay. The issue of him being with the BNP in the first, then coming on to being an EDL, and then becoming Tommy Robinson to evade the issue of being arrested and the laws.
Have you
and
actually done
everything.
your research on him?
Absolutely. And all I see, one second, all I see is him being arrested for many things. Okay.
Right.
For assault, for mortgage fraud, and all sorts.
Right,
Yeah?
so you know the thing about mortgage fraud,
Let
yeah?
me
Yeah,
just.
but do you know, like what I'm saying is, so when you look into what the actual reasons why he's been arrested or charged
Yeah.
for certain things. So let's take the mortgage fraud.
Yeah.
Have you actually looked into it?
I read into it. Yeah.
Right. So then you will know that it was his brother or it was his brother-in-law
Yeah.
who actually made the application for the mortgage, and Tommy Robinson was a guarantor in it. It was
Okay.
actually nothing to do with Tommy Robinson.
So did he get arrested for it or not?
Yeah, he got
Okay,
charged for
right.
it. Yeah,
So
no,
there
he
you go.
did. He did
There
get
you go.
charged for it.
There you go then.
Yeah, but what
He's
I'm
a
saying
part
is,
of it,
but
isn't
when we look at things, we've always got to take things in context.
Agreed,
So when you
agreed.
talk about the BNP, for instance,
Yeah.
right? So he applied to become a member of the BNP.
Yeah.
He was obviously welcomed with open arms, etc. He then, from my knowledge, from what I can remember doing my research,
Yeah.
was that he went down there because Tommy Robinson's got friends of colour, whether they're black or brown.
Yeah.
Right, they all went down there. They got turned away.
Okay.
So he became a member of the BNP before he actually went to his first meeting. So when he went to the first meeting and had that encounter, he then left them because he said, "No, I'm not a racist."
Okay.
Yeah, because he has got black and brown friends.
Right.
So he actually stood by his friends because of them reasons. So all I would say, right, and like I'm here reporting, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to be here unbiased. I'm trying to report unbiasedly, right? But at the same time, obviously, I will still have my views and my opinions.
Absolutely.
Now, all I can say to someone like you, because you seem like an actual reasonable person, because you're willing to stand here on your own and chat to people and have a debate, and it's all about learning and all about like trying to gain that knowledge so we can all make our own opinions. It doesn't mean to say we still need to agree, even if at the end of it you go, do you know what, I still don't agree with you.
Yeah.
But in terms of, say, all I can say for someone like Tommy Robinson, if you had this conversation, say, 4 years ago, I didn't really know who he was
Yeah.
or what he was about.
Yeah.
I heard all the things about right wing, this,
Yeah.
that, and the other, right? So it's only when I started doing my own actual research, I thought, actually, this guy's actually talking a lot of sense
Yeah.
in terms of he doesn't pretend to be an angel, and he doesn't pretend not to have a criminal record for certain things that he's
Agreed.
done. But he's been hung out to dry on a lot of things.
Okay.
But the one thing he does advocate for is, for instance, freedom of speech.
Yeah.
And he's very much against the mainstream media.
Okay.
Because freedom of speech and mainstream media are the sort of entities and corporations, right? And I'll talk specifically about the mainstream media, which causes the divide between the likes of the people that are standing on this side
Yeah.
to the people that are standing over on this side, right? And the reason why then people argue with each other, because people don't always necessarily know the truth or the whole truth, yeah, and they don't
But
make
freedom of speech is subjective, right?
Yep.
It's subjective.
So freedom of speech, right, is something we should all have. But it doesn't mean to say this shouldn't come with a caveat.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, right, if someone was being derogatory and being extreme in terms of like hate, incite to violence, and racist, like, I mean really bad, yeah. I don't think people should go to prison for like posts on social media.
Okay.
Right?
Fair enough.
But so from someone that's a lot of these people that are standing over this side, for instance, yeah, will look at what the way mainstream media or the way the judiciaries work, and in terms of like hurty words, if we want to call them that.
Yeah.
Like when you see that illegal migrants are only getting 12 months for sexual assault on a 14-year-old in Epping, someone's come here illegally, but yet the guys that was then standing out protesting and got into trouble for assault on police officers or causing rioting or disorder, etc. Yeah, I'm not saying I agree with that, but when they're getting two years or 2.5 years, 2 years and 4 months, there's a massive disparity in terms of the way the judiciary system works. So there's a lot of areas where the system and the society within the UK is broken. Right. So going back to the mainstream media, that's one thing. Tommy Robinson, that's why he's caught him out so many times. He would stand here now and he would have he would probably shake your hand, have a lovely conversation with you, and by the end of it, you'd probably think it just give you that food for thought, because why they've got the divide and people hating each other, it's always going to cause this. So the only people that are going to be winning are going to be the government and the system.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no.
But the problem here is, it's not just that. You see what it is with Tommy Robinson. If you look at his social media, and it is him that is speaking, You got just look on X. The things that he says, right? Invasion is the word that he uses when he shows Asian people or black people. They're not immigrants. They're not off the boat. They're born here like me, right? So this is the problem.
I don't think you always. I don't think he always shows that, right?
Well, he does.
Right.
But the problem here is that we're talking about, what are we really talking about? Are we talking about dividing people? Because when you say, not you, but when people say our daughters, our people, are you including me in it? It's a question, rhetorical question.
Yeah, no, of course
right?
it would be.
Are you? But no. But the problem here
Right,
is.
let me ask you then. How long did you say you was born here? Sorry?
Yeah, I was born
right.
here.
So you're born here. You paid your taxes.
Yeah.
Right. You do everything the right way. Yeah.
Yep.
Right. You live by the law. And you
and
yeah.
et
Right,
cetera,
okay. So why not?
Yes.
Exactly. So your daughter would be included.
No, but the problem here is, and this is my honest question now. Look at the pink ladies, for example.
Yeah.
How many brown and black people are you going to see in there? 1 or 2, maybe? Yeah. But why is that? But why is that? Though?
Because that could be purely by a demographic. We've got to remember, right? The UK, right? Britain is demographically white British.
Yes.
Yeah, regardless.
Yep.
Right. You might look at me, I'm white British, but really, like my family, my mum's Irish, my dad's born here, but Maltese. Yeah. So, how far do you go back? It goes back to people that are willing to come over here, right? So if you come in here as a migrant, legally through all the right channels, and you filled in all the right paperwork, and you come and you integrate being an important word, whether that means you've either got to speak English, follow law. It should be following law anyway. You should have them as your basic principles. Your parents should bring you up between the difference between right and wrong, good or bad, regardless of whatever your religious beliefs are, right? So we're all on the same level. You should then be able to go and integrate in society, and not hide away from society. So if you can do that, then there's no, and you're paying your taxes and you're abiding, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, but my question is, we see, you saying the issue of demographics, So you maybe see 1 or 2 black or Asian. On this side, you see a big mixture of white, black, and black. But you can't say now it's about demographics.
Right, but
It's
I can because when I've been
to
to some epping protests, I've seen stand up to racism,
but they're not all from Tower
the
Hamlets.
majority is white.
Okay, so the event that Tommy Robinson had, majority were white.
Yeah, but that's because that's white British people coming out. Because
no, but you can't say that.
Yeah, I can.
Look, what I'm trying to say,
because the
you
UK
can't
is a
say
white
demographics. So why wasn't a black man from Whitechapel or the black man from Brixton feel that I need to be there? Because he didn't feel welcome there.
But when I was brought up, right, I was brought up in London. Right, I was brought up around as many. So when I was brought up in North London. So when I was brought up back in them years, you look at Tottenham now. Is Tottenham white or black? Would you say?
Oh, it's gone.
No, go on. It's black, isn't it?
No, not anymore.
Right.
It's changed.
Right. What I'm saying, when I was brought up in Tottenham, it's all white. Yeah, it was all white. Yes, it was.
What about Hackney?
Right. Well, Hackney I worked in is probably a mixture of Asian, white, and black. Maybe more Asian and white. I don't know. You might be.
Now it's changing. It's more white.
Right. But what I'm saying is, so when I grew up, for instance, it wasn't even about colour. We just got on with it, and you get integrated. Yeah. You just integrated. If someone done something out of turn, you pulled them back into line. Yeah, and that's the way it should be. But I think in the last 5 years, especially since COVID, right, there's been all this division, right, and I believe the government are trying to divide people. That's why it's important to talk to people, say like yourself, who either, whether you support that side or in the middle, whatever, that are willing to listen and speak and have an opinion in order to bring everything a bit closer together.
Yeah, but that's going to be a problem, because if you're talking about the division and you're seeing there's a division, I'm seeing there's a division. But when you put petrol upon a division, what's going to happen? It's going to get worse. Now, example, Tommy Robinson's event, it wasn't racial, but it was anti-Islam and anti-Muslim.
Not at all.
Come on.
I
So you telling me the guys that doing the haka, ripping the Palestinian flag and calling it a religion
What
of
I would
lies.
say,
Let me finish my point.
Sorry, go on.
And then ripping the Islamic flag, talking about the Islamic State, they knew exactly what they're doing. Having the European MP out there talking about Islam, talking about the Republican that came over who burnt the Quran on the X, and then he gave her a platform to preach about what? Hatred towards Islam and Muslims. So how can you tell me now that Tommy here is trying to unite the people of Britain?
Right, and I was there, right? I was there the whole day. I was there from the front. I was there from the beginning to the end. I was there from the back, and I was there all the way to the front. So I literally walked amongst literally everyone. So sitting there, walking down, speaking to people, there was no hatred towards anyone else whatsoever. of course, you could argue, yeah, there's going to be majority of white British people, but so what? Like, we are a white British nation,
Yeah.
right? So there's nothing wrong with that. Doesn't mean to say that people will hate other people because of it. Because with prejudice needs to be broken down. And the only way you can break down prejudice is by people talking, yeah, and either learning,
Breaking the barriers,
and finding some common ground.
But
yeah?
my issue is his speakers that he brought on stage were
Right.
speaking against Islam and Muslims.
Only because they might feel that there's a problem with Islam in their countries and they've seen it, and they might feel that there's a problem in the UK with it.
What, you talking about the Republican who burnt the Quran publicly on her ex comes to the UK and speaks about preaching hate against Muslims. This is what I'm trying to say. Well, look, the thing is this: we all can have opinions. There's no doubt about it, right? We ain't gonna agree. Absolutely no, we're not gonna agree, and that's what makes us human. We're always gonna disagree. When we talk about integration now, how far do you go in integration? What is integration, right? Like you mentioned before.
Are you Muslim?
I am Muslim, yes.
Right, okay, so I've got some Muslim friends, for instance, right? And honestly, they're lovely people. But does that mean to say that because I try to separate being a Muslim and Islam, because I think there is obviously you've got difference there, yeah. So in terms of, do you believe multiculturalism works in the UK? Do you believe it does?
Not multiculturalism, no, I don't. Honestly, I don't. I believe in being diverse. There's a difference. And what that means is you can have a road full of white, black, and Asian people, Muslims and Christians, and they just get on. That's good diversity, yeah?
But does that actually happen?
Of course it does.
So
if you go where I live in Hackney, on my road, my neighbour on my right, the house will be converted into flats. All English white. My neighbour on my left, Nigerian, Christian, okay? Rest of the neighbours, all on my road, are absolutely mixed. You come to Tower Hamlets, yeah? I just made a recording of the road. I thought, let me just see. And let me see how many white people I can see. I spotted a couple. When I looked at them, they were walking past, no issues. They had no problems. They didn't feel threatened whatsoever. I've seen a lot of YouTubers come out of Whitechapel station with their phone and saying, oh, wish me luck, guys. I'm walking through these dangerous people around here, etc.
I admit, right, I've not been to Whitechapel for a long time, right, but I'm from London originally, right? Yeah. And before I come here,
I live now outside London.
I do live outside London now. I live in Essex, right?
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, and I know London pretty well, right? I've worked in Hackney for many years. I've worked in North London, East London, South London.
Yeah.
But even before coming here, I won't lie. I said to myself, I'm going to feel a little bit. If I was here on my own, without say other people are like, not because I'm white, more because of like the approach and maybe come across with a bit of aminosity. What's the word? Aminosity.
Yeah.
Is that the right word? So I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
Yeah, but that's because.
However, I'm not afraid. Like I've had no problems walking down in Brick Lane before. So, like areas like in Somers Town 20 years ago, Drummond Street, place like that, where it was like majority say Asian, and there was a lot of racial wars there. I've been chased with I've been involved in a lot of things where I've been chased with machetes and knives and fucking lot of like incidents that have happened back years ago. I'm not saying things have changed, but what I'm trying to say is, so my first thing is it would be unwise of me to think I'm going to walk down here and everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, and that's how I feel when I go to Basildon.
Yeah,
right. That's how I feel when I'm going to Southend-on-Sea. Okay, I feel like this, and I have my backup. But that's not because of Southend-on-Sea. That's because of what I went through and what you went through. As a kid, I was born in Southeast London. Yeah, I was chased like anything. My whole family, my family house was put on fire. So it's a different thing. Now, I'll give you an example. I'm in my late 40s.
Do you think it's worse now?
I wouldn't say it's worse in that sense. What it is people have been educated on both sides in different ways. Okay, far left,
I think
far
there's a lot
right,
more hate.
everyone.
But I think there's more hate in terms of
but the
say
problem
back
is,
in the day though, so wherever you were brought up, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have had this amount of people like rock up on say an estate, yeah?
Yeah.
You would have been like, say if you was from a housing estate and you'd have like, say you had white people on that side and you'd had Asians on that side, yeah? And then they obviously clash every now and again, whatever. But then over a period of time, as you get older, you know what, the people, as you get older, they'll be like, you know what, I can't be fucking asked for this. Let's just get along because this makes our life easier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I saw it, how it used to work. But I think now, because there's a lot of like online stuff, people are like congregating it. I think socially online, the hate is bigger. There's a big more.
But then this is the problem. You see, The problem is people like Tommy Robinson will preach on that hate, and this is what I'm
But
trying
I
to say
don't
to
think
you.
he does.
I can show you right now on
Yeah,
X.
but
When I go
but
on
I
X-
can't see. I can't counter
No,
that
no.
because I'm on out.
I know, but
So
when I
that-
go on X and I go through Tommy Robinson and I go through all the things that he states and he says, he's agitating people.
what is it?
fundamentally.
Is it things that he says about Islam in particularly?
Yeah, so Islam about Muslims. That's his main focus at the moment.
But I
Because-
don't think it's against Muslim. I think it's against Islam. I think it's against the Quran, from what I believe. Yeah,
No,
in
it's
itself, and the things and like the prehistoric versions of it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sit here and say that I've read the Quran.
No,
I
that's
don't,
fine. I
right?
mean, look, if he wants to talk about Quran and Islam, no problem. Okay, we can have that discussion.
Yeah.
But the problem is, he's not talking just about that. When he says, like I said, when he used the words, "We have been invaded," these
Yeah.
people have come to invade us, right? But who are you talking about? Because all I can see is black and brown people in there. So the issue is that one thing here, yeah. So this discussion needs to happen. It needs to happen. Debate needs to happen. And Tommy Robinson needs to debate people.
He would. He would.
No, I don't think he would.
I think he would.
Okay. If say a Muslim scholar now says,
would.
"All right, Tommy, come and debate me publicly. Let's have a debate about Islam." If
He
he's
would.
there-
He would. He done. I've forgotten the guy's name. He spent a few weeks with an imam.
Yeah, that's
And then
different.
they've done a documentary.
Yeah,
And then
but that wasn't
yeah.
a debate though. That was more like, let's get on, let's understand each other. That's a different thing altogether. You see, look, the thing is this: people on the left, people on the right here, like you said, we're all gonna suffer. It's not just about the government. It's about one simple thing. People are suffering because of inequality in society, right? The issue of taxes is so high; it's killing everyone. The issue of prices on houses. How can anybody afford to live in London anymore, right? You're talking about a 2-3 bedroom apartment, £500,000-600,000. Young people can't even get on the property ladder anymore, okay? But who is agitating all of this? And you have to admit, it is many different type of people who are going to benefit from it. Because the only one that's going to benefit is what? It's going to be the rich elite class.
yeah, and I agree. I agree with that. Whether it's the World
so-
Economic Forum or the globalist elites.
Right. So now the problem is, people have to stop jumping on agitating people against each other. And I'm telling you, go online and you see it all.
All I would say to you, right? I'll wrap this up now.
Yeah,
what was
sure.
your name?
Osman.
Osman.
Yeah.
Osman. I'm Martin, mate. Nice to meet you.
you
Right.
too.
What we can both take, like, honestly, because obviously it's good to have these conversations,
of
right?
course,
So if there's anything you can ask me
Yeah.
to what I should be looking at,
Yeah.
or to because all I would say to you from this conversation is look more into Tommy Roll. I'll go back and I'll try and get this footage back to him in some way, shape, or form,
Yeah.
because I think you're misinterpreting his whole story, because you're only going to see the certain things that you're going to see online. Yeah,
Agreed.
I don't think he's the type of person that you're describing. Even I do believe he thinks there's a problem with Islam in the country, and there's like a bigger agenda. And that's fine. We can all have that debate, because I do believe the UK is a Christian country, and it should always remain that. And we should just abide by the laws and the rules, and we should integrate on that basis. And if you're happy to take on board what Christians believe in their values, which there's probably a lot of values there that will lie, but there's if there is an invasion there of some sort, and that's what I believe he means by what you're saying, I think just takes that little bit of more research. But in terms of that's what I'm saying, asking you to do. So, like, if you want to ask me, so that I will go back and have a look at something in terms of like why we're here today and things. You know what I mean? Then
I think what's more important.
Sorry, mate.
What's more important is that we have a forum to discuss this. Okay, and if that means it's a debate, then happy to debate. Even if Tommy Robinson wants to debate me, and I'm not a scholar or anything, I'm happy to sit down and debate him on agreed issues, and we can deal with it like in that way. And by the way, I just want to say, I work in Essex.
Yeah.
Okay, and I work with majority white people.
Yeah.
Right. And one thing I know for a fact, as a Muslim, I don't shake women's hands. When I went to work in this organization, that's the first thing I said to them, and they said to me, "It's not a problem." They all understood.
But why wouldn't
pray
you?
And I pray 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Okay? And I said to them, all I need is one little room. I don't need nothing specific, prayer room or anything. There's no problem. Plenty of room here for you to do your prayers, not an issue. The issue of shaking hands with women, it's not a big issue. The only thing is this: we as Muslims are not allowed to touch any woman who is not related to us. That's it. Simple. So my mother, my wife, my daughters.
So wouldn't you then? So someone who's British with British values would then argue that's not integrating with society, because like, so if I meet someone that I don't necessarily know, I might not do anything, but like after having a conversation, let's say we went down, I wouldn't say a pub, you probably don't drink, but you know what I'm saying. But it's like, you know, whatever, you know, I got to know someone. I might, whether it's a man or woman, I'd give them a hug, I'll give them like a touch or whatever. It's just a means of communication. So I can't speak for every British woman, but a British woman might find that really offensive, and they might then turn around and say, well, that's exactly the reason why someone like yourself, that's out of order, because you should respect British values and shake a woman's hands.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something. In my life, with the amount of women that I declined to shake their hands, okay, they may have felt offended, but when I sat down and explained to them, they were perfectly fine. And I made it my business after that, is that from now on, if I'm going to meet a woman, I'm going to let her know that I don't shake hands.
Okay, so if I was to reverse that situation, then so let's come up a little bit more, man. Sorry, saying this always happens to me when I do an interview. So it's either music or something like. So in terms of let me reverse that situation on you, right? So there was a scenario, I can't remember when, it wasn't that long ago, where Angela Rayner went and met Muslim community, politicians or councillors or locals. She then was, I wouldn't say forced, because I can't make that comment, but we're in Britain, and she was made to dress in like headscarf and dress Muslim dress. No, I think she was just meeting them at a thing. So she appeased the values of Islam in that situation, which I felt then that's a bit out of order in terms of, because of what you said. That's fine. If you're going to then have that, you can't have it both ways, isn't it? And then if we're in the UK, you should be able to rock up there in a pair of jeans or a skirt or whatever she wants to wear. She shouldn't have to cover her face or her head or whatever. Wear facial coverings, because that's not what she represents. But to me, that comes across as appeasement, and it's all because I believe that's because she wanted to say a Muslim vote.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I'll tell you something. For someone like her to put a hijab on would make no difference to the Muslim community. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah.
Because we know she's a non-Muslim. She doesn't wear hijab. Why would I expect her to wear a hijab? This thing of her wearing it and going to appease the community is something that would not work. If she was going into a mosque, they may request her to wear it as a sign of respect. But even then, I would say that she doesn't have to wear it. Why she was wearing it, I don't know. Honestly,
Not fair enough. All right, but look, I'm going to wrap it out today, man.
Nice one, man.
Listen.
Are you on social media?
I'm on YouTube, Gauci Reports, Gauci.
What I'll do is...
I'm on X, if that's easier, as Martin Gauci.
Hamlets. If you want change, apply as a councillor.
But yeah, just like I say, it's just important. Just like I say, you're spending so much time, man. It's like talking. This is on X.
Oh, sorry.
Gauci. There you go, top one. There you had it. No, not that one. Go back. Oh fuck. There you go, that one there. Yeah.
Wicked. So
Yeah, feel free.
If you want, so I run a little podcast. It's not nothing any big. Yeah, if you're welcome to come down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hire a little place in Dalston. So if you want, you're welcome, and we can have a proper structured discussion.
Yeah, no, it'd definitely be good.
Yeah, between you and me.
Yeah, no worries, man.
We can have a discussion.
Yeah, no worries, man.
So
Nice to meet
I'll
you.
message you on X.
Yeah, just give me a follow and give me a message, man. That's all fun. Thank you. There you go, guys. We've got someone willing to talk to us. And sorry about I kept you guys away, so let's have a look. Yeah, I know. How we doing in the chat, guys? It's see, it's a bit fun. We'll go back to the pink ladies now. See what's going on here. We had a bit of a constructive conversation. Got a bit of story in the house, like how we doing. We've got Mystic Media. We're gonna get invited. We'll have a little walk around. We'll see where.
We haven't got a lot of women.
I don't know where. And see some lefties out getting offended.
You're an antagonist. Move out the way then. Don't consent, walk away. This is public. You're in a public.
You know you're in public.
No expectation. Getting racist now, aren't we? Yeah, being racist now.
I am.
Now everyone's on you now. You're going to be well famous.
You know you're in a public place, yes, you can be filmed, so you can remove yourself from the situation if you don't want to be filmed. So that's your choice.
Your hands are big enough.
There you go. And then you're walking towards us, so that's up to you. So you're obviously not intimidated. So you're what are your feelings about being here today? Are you here to get your bike? Is that your bike?
What are you doing here today? Are you counter-protesting today? Are you counter-protesting today?
Alex Armstrong in the house.
What are you counter-protesting?
These white aggressive
Oh, here we go.
Racism.
who have been threatening me for coming outside the town hall.
Threatening
I've
you.
just had now 1, 2, 3 white
Threatening
men.
you.
This guy's told me, oh, you're on your second warning.
Yeah, because you assaulted me. Did I threaten you?
You
Did I threaten you?
Gentlemen, just give me 1 moment if you don't.
Oh, sorry, I've got GB News in the house here.
Why is it important that you're here today?
To say that we're not going to be intimidated by these racist men who are trying to make women and minorities feel unsafe.
And what about the Pink Ladies group here? That's the organisation that set up this protest today. They're being branded as a far-right organisation. Do you agree with that branding?
That's my understanding, yes.
And what does far-right mean to you?
Well, a white racist. I've just dropped it.
Why did she come to you?
Don't know. Did she come? Don't know. Yeah.
Usually by the rich in this country to pit
well, white
working class
racists,
people against each other, to tell white working class people, which these people might be, that their enemy is a brown woman or a migrant on a boat, when actually our joint enemy are the billionaires who are preventing us from having healthcare and jobs and housing and are running the country to the ground. And what they benefit from is us fighting each other rather than uniting and fighting them.
Why do you protest against them then?
Given what you just said, do you think it's actually a bad thing that they're labelling these Pink Ladies as far right? If you want everyone to come together in unity, do you think phrases like far right are actually quite divisive?
No, because it's about what is the analysis, right? So this is the analysis. So if they're saying that the perpetrators of sexual abuse and rape are coming from minorities, that's
What we're saying, guys, apparently we're white racists.
grooming gangs in the UK, the majority are white men. It's true. Most of the people on far-right political party groups have a history of domestic violence, sexual assault. So it's not accurate to say that this is a brown problem. I'm not saying there's no patriarchy in any group. All groups suffer from patriarchy. I'm now surrounded by white aggressive men. That is just the nature of life. But like that isn't. I mean, yeah. I think to put us against.
Apparently we're white aggressive, guys. You know, she come to us. Yeah. So.
If I look around now, I think you're surrounded by all races.
TV
News cameraman is a racist.
You had a conversation with them about why they're. Many people, they would argue that they're not far right, and they're very offended by that
100%.
that branding of themselves. They say, actually, we're here to protect women. We protect women of all colours. We're not racists. Do you think there's perhaps a little bit of hyperbole coming from the council today who are trying to stir up division? Many people say that that's a very divisive thing they're doing.
I would have loved to have spoken to them. I just arrived and was on my way, and then was surrounded by these men.
It's all on camera. It's all on camera. It's all on camera.
She came up to me and was like, giving it. I'm like,
Thank you. Appreciate you talking
Really
to
good.
us.
Now you can talk now.
well said, my friend. God bless.
Go on then. You're intimidated by all these racists, yeah? I've just had a black guy come up to me and go, "What are you on about?" Literally.
Yeah, what is she on about? Sick of
Yeah.
it. We've been living here all our lives.
You feel like real men.
I feel amazing.
Your
Do you feel like a real man?
No.
There you
Get
go.
out of here. Boring. Boring. You're on GB News tonight. You don't want to be recognised. You're on GB News tonight.
Is that your bike? Or is that your scooter? Is that your bike? Is that your bike or scooter? Oh. Okay.
Why? What did you want to do to it?
I'm just asking you. That's why you're over here. I'm just asking why you're over here. You can always go over there if you don't like it or remove yourself.
before, whatever, anyway. I was nervous.
Here she is. It's the pink Smurf.
Hey!
Oh, you didn't go with the face again. There we go, guys. Do you want to come over to the lefties?
The face is so pretty, it doesn't need to be touched.
They don't like me.
Here we go, look. Sarah, let's have a little interview.
You know what
Come
they
on,
say,
darling.
don't you? If you've got it, flaunt it.
Exactly. Let's go over here. Come on. I've been called a white racist. I've been called a white racist. So this yeah, I've been called a white racist apparently for standing there interviewing. We'll do it here. We'll do it here so we can. Where do you want to get the most impact?
So we are looking at them.
Yeah, we can do it this way. Like, hello guys. Look, sorry, I need a haircut. All right. Or do you want me to do it face on with you? Like, get me out of the camera. Now, let me get myself out. Fuck it, I'm too ugly for that. Right, let's do that. Right, so we've got lovely Sarah in the house. Let me just grab a mic up. Let me grab another mic up. There's a few heads turned. They don't know what to do with their pants. Their underpants are a little bit wet. Excuse my language. Right, look at that full force. Is it on? Hang on.
Yeah. I know.
Hang on. Yeah, it's on. It's on. It's connecting.
Guys,
Right, so we're here with Sarah White. She's dumbed herself down today.
of course, as
She thought
always.
that she'd look. The viewings have gone up. The viewings have gone up in the live already. The viewings have gone right up in the chat. Yeah, she went to she thought she had blue paint. She was going to come as Mum at Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf.
Right, Sarah. So just give us a little update about why you're here today at Whitechapel outside Tower Hamlets Council office.
So we're here today. This is not just because it's Tower Hamlets. If this goes ahead in Tower Hamlets, they want to deem all pink ladies as racist, fascist, neo-Nazis, which is absolutely ridiculous. That all they want to do is silence women, because as the pink ladies and all women up and down this country, we are coming together, and when women rise together, when we fight together, we encourage men to then come out, because this is a movement led by women, supported by men. And at the end of the day, all of the women in this country, when they are encouraged and empowered by all of the women here to come out, then we are a force to be reckoned with. And at the end of the day, if this goes ahead here, it will be a domino effect across the country, and that's why it has to be stopped. We have to stop it at the root cause and not let this go ahead. I don't think that it will. I don't think that it will stop. I do think that you look at the amount of councillors in here. There is 45 councillors in Tower Hamlets themselves, and at the end of the day, I think 40 of them are Pakistani Muslim men. And you have to look at Bangladeshi. Sorry.
Correct yourself, yeah.
Yeah, correct yourself. But you have to look at the dynamics, and it is a Labour government in here. They're a Labour council. So Labour want to silence us. They are not happy with the way that this is going.
Have you had any? I presume that their meeting is now finished. Have you had any statement or anything? You heard anything out of the council offices?
No.
Any feedback?
No, nothing at all.
I've spoken to a couple of people around from the other side.
Yeah.
Who believe that this protest could be divisive. What are your thoughts on that?
Do you know what? I just think that we all had to turn up. You've got counter protesters all over the place around here now. Why are they counter protesting against the pink ladies? At the end of the day, the pink ladies are here to protect women and children. Children are the most vulnerable and the most precious in our society. For people to come and counter protest us and deem us to be racist is absurd. How can you deem all of these women here? Do they look racist? Do they look like thugs? Do they look like Nazis? We are standing up for the rights of women and children in this country. A young girl got sexually assaulted in Epping. We protested against that. Counter-protesters turned up, and lo and behold, we was right. The man was charged of 5 counts of sexual assault. Why are there now counter-protesters here? Is it because this movement is becoming so big that they're worried about where this can go? It has to stop. We are allowed to protest. We are allowed to support our women and children, and that is British women and children. That is anyone that is in this country that is a woman and a child. We can all agree. I just spoke to counter-protesters over there. I said, I'm here for women and children. I'm here for, there are people with disabled children are having their benefits stripped away from them at every single turn. Surely we can agree that they need the benefits more than undocumented men that are coming into this country. That is something we can all agree on. And they just agreed with me on that.
Is because in terms of division, obviously you've got to stand up to racism, counter-protest over there. And just to reiterate, I know, obviously I know this message, but just to reiterate the message, it's nothing to do with skin colour.
It's to do with the fact that
this particular council have come out and made this statement.
Yeah.
They didn't have to or need to, but
they didn't have to, and they didn't need to. And I would question their integrity, because at the end of the day, is it because of their cultural background that they want to silence women? Because this is a woman-led movement. Are they wanting to silence women? And it's got nothing to do with race. We are a multicultural movement, and we are protecting women and children across this country. So race doesn't come into it. But we have got women that are scared to come here because they're worried about the opposition. How can you have an opposition turn up when we're here fighting for women and children? And that is women and children that are in this country, no matter what their skin colour. That's irrelevant. Skin colour doesn't come into it. But you remember, there have been people out protesting for 5 days after what happened in Manchester. You know, they're the ones that are out, and they're racists and they're fascists, not these women that are here.
What's your reasoning of coming dressed as the way you've dressed?
Because I'm a pink lady.
Is it pink to make the boys wink?
No, you know what it is? It's because at the end of the day, they're trying to silence women, and by them silencing women, what ramifications will this have? If it goes ahead in this council, other councils will happen up and down this country, and then what happens? Do they want us to end up like other countries where women are completely silenced, they're dumbed down, and they have to cover up? We are in the UK, we are allowed to dress how we want, we are allowed to speak, we have equal rights, and we have fought for that in this country time and time again for centuries. And we are, look at how we are now. Look at these women here today. The women from Canary Wharf, this is their area. We've come in support, and all women across this country have to stand up for everybody.
I've just had a quite well said. I've had quite a productive conversation with a guy from the other side who is a Muslim.
Yeah.
And we did have a chat for a good half an hour or so. A couple of things I disagree with him on, but I think it is important that we obviously try and communicate to meet in the middle. One of the things that he said right at the end was, obviously as a practicing Muslim, he said one thing he will not do is shake a woman's hand. And the reason why I said that is because he's not related to that person. So he said it's not offensive. Wasn't trying to. He said I'm not trying to be offensive, but in the culture, obviously in their culture, that's the reason why they don't do it. So
Martin, you know me, right? And I accept everybody, and I accept their cultural beliefs. When I go to Dubai, I know that the moment I stand up from my Sunlander, I have to cover up. I respect their culture. I respect their beliefs in their country. It is a Muslim country. This country has Christian values and Christian beliefs. If he's here and he believes he doesn't want to shake a woman's hand, that is fine. But when they are trying to silence our women, when we are trying to protect children, that is when there has to be a line drawn under it, and we have to put a stop to it.
Last and not least, well done, girls. Well done. Give a big round of applause for Sarah. I'm not finished, mate. Hang on, man, I'm not finised.
Sorry,
Can you wait?
I just finished.
Can you wait till I'm finished, mate?
Yeah, sorry.
Last but not least.
Yes.
How are you going to wash it off?
Well, I thought I might go to work like this tomorrow.
No, I'll give you a cuddle, but you're going to get me fucking. Right, well done, darling. Well done. Sorry, mate, you can go.
Come on, ladies.
We've got mainstream media here, fucking overtaking my interview. They can fucking do. There we go. Look, girls. How'd you like that? That's quite a funny interview. I think I'm destroyed.
Hold up, girls. Wait there.
Wait a minute.
Go on.
Okay.
Go through, mate. Go on.
Hey.
You know, you all got paid for this, don't you?
Right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go.
There we go.
Another good interview. Yeah. Yeah, remember, mods, just don't overly moderate, yeah? Just time out if it's necessary. Put them on a shorter timeout if needed, yeah? Or give them fair warning. We're gonna get here. We got Orla in the house. Hello, darling. You alright?
Hello.
You alright?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
They're just filthy, dreadful creatures, all of them.
Ed's geared up.
Listen, you
can't argue with stupidity.
I know.
Oh, I've got.
Oh, hang on, I need to get Sarah's mic.
Someone tell.
I've got to go back and get my mic off Sarah. Where's Sarah gone?
Oh, yeah.
Sarah, let's grab my mic, darling.
Yeah, I just said,
Yes,
tell Martin
cheers.
I've got it.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, darling.
My point is if you guys are here to just say, please don't label us as right, it's a wider context. We are here to support women and children, and that includes the women and children that might turn up on the school. The women and children that are being watered. If you are including I appreciate that. You've given her the
They don't want to research, though. That's the problem. They don't want to research.
Yeah, listen to this, right? Let me just give you
Go on, Ed. Go on, Ed, boy. Sorry, darling.
Look
Let's
at
get
the sexual assault statistics. Just let me finish the point. Look at the sexual offence statistics in Poland. Okay, look at it let's take it back to the turn of the millennium, to 2000. Okay, Poland's rape statistics and sexual offences statistics have actually dropped in 25 years. What's happened to
ours
ours?
has gone up 76%.
They've gone up over 76%. And what else have we got? We've had over 1 million people into the population. Hang on, let me finish my point. You explain to me how Poland's statistics, bearing in mind they've not added 1 million excess people to the population every single year. Okay? Poland's sexual offence statistics have actually dropped. Okay, whereas over here in the United Kingdom, since we've had a mass boom of immigration of upwards of over 1 million people a year from cultures where the age of consent is almost 12, ours has gone up by over 76%.
Right. All right, now answer this question. How many Polish men have come into this country in the last 25 years? This is from personal experience, by the way. Exactly. Wait, one moment. So, you know how many girls are brought into this country illegally who are underage, are kidnapped by Polish men? No, I'm just making a point. And guess who they work for? Guess who those Polish men work for? You need to go. You need to go and do your statistics and find out your information.
You're talking about sex trafficking.
Now, over.
Do you want to get in here, mate?
Every year. I know why you do. You know why? They're moving as immigrants.
Sorry, kids.
Immigrant laborers or under duress. So that they're under duress from their country. Right, sexual trafficking, thank you. Now, you know who they have contract with these Polish men? Men from this country. So why? They're the elite.
I will end this guy's point right now.
I cannot give you names for two reasons. One,
but how do you
because
get that information? No, may I ask you how you got that information?
Personal experience.
Well, then, if you know some atrocities are happening, shame on you for not bringing them up and telling the right people. Shame on you. Shame on you.
exactly my point. See,
You won't tell us. You won't tell us, but you've done the right thing.
People like you do,
I'm judging because you won't tell anyone anything. You won't. Right, so you're telling us, I know someone and I know something, but I can't tell you, and what I've said is true.
I have written to my MPs, I have written to my local councillors, I have written to the police commissioner, and I have said,
so why have you not publicised it for everyone in the world to know how disgusting and corrupt the judicial system and
the media that's controlled by these people?
What about us? We're the fucking media.
What media?
We are citizen media.
Shouldn't you be standing beside them?
There's a lot of people here with a lot of followers.
Okay, what you brought up is truly, truly heinous. If true, because you've given me no statistics, you've given me no actual data, okay?
I did, I just said 10,000.
Listen. Let me just finish the point, right? Let me just finish the point.
In the last 4 years, 10,000. I gave you a number.
Okay,
statistics.
That's heinous. If it's committed by British nationals, it's heinous. But the thing is, just let me finish a point. But if you don't let me finish a point, I'm walking off, okay? But what's the point in adding and taking the chance in adding 1 million excess people to the population a year? Why would you take that chance? Why do you have a door on your house?
Right, 2 reasons. One, if we had the number of people in this country that were actually willing to do the employment that these people do, most of the people that come
we built an entire society lasting thousands and thousands of years. No,
thousands and thousands of years.
The NHS, okay. Out of all of the immigrants that come into the NHS, only 8% of all immigrants, okay, out of all of the millions every single year, 8% go into the NHS.
Right, now let me ask you a simple question. Where did you
and it's the quality of care as well. It's on the ONS website, my friend. Go on to UK, everything, look, camera there, camera there, camera there, camera there, camera there. Fact check anything I'm saying. Afghanistan nationals are 8 times more likely to get committed for a sexual offence. Fact. People in hotels have gone on to commit murder who are staying in these hotels. That's a fact. They have gone on to indecently expose themselves to children. That's another fact. They have gone on to viciously assault members of the public. That's another fact. And that is why they should be closed down. Why are we taking the chance? Why are we taking the chance?
Have you? First things first, I don't understand why you want to keep touching my shoulder. Please, I don't like that.
Right, make a point or else I'm going.
Go.
No point?
Go.
No point?
No, I don't need to make a point.
No point?
I don't need to make a point. I've made it quite clear.
You've got nothing productive to say.
This, people like you,
you've said nothing thought-provoking.
Straight away, go and blame immigrants. No, people who come from other countries on the basis.
I blame the Home Office.
No,
all blame goes on to our elected officials. I don't blame the immigrants coming over here. Why are we offering them incentives to come over here? I don't blame the person.
We shouldn't have bombed their country in the first place. We shouldn't. If you didn't destroy their country, they wouldn't.
I agree with that.
Exactly.
The UK
has destroyed.
I think our foreign policy, I'll say this on all of the cameras, our foreign policy has been disgraceful.
India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, China. Every single
why
country
do all of these people go through at least 14 safe different countries to get to the United Kingdom if they're just asylum seekers and not economic migrants?
Statistics there, and you
quiet the
what percentage is actually misogynistic words are disgusting. But firstly,
go on, make a balanced and nuanced point. Say something.
What percentage of those people who come from those countries actually come to the UK? We take the least amount of people in comparison to other European countries. What are you on about? What are you on about?
Oh, sorry.
Just make your point again.
I just did.
I had a load of squawking from this side. So
yes,
make
I was just about to say.
Racists never change, do they?
What? Have I said anything racial?
They're all misogynistic.
Have I said
all
anything
racists, they think they're better than women. How can you be for women when you actually take the mick out of them?
How have I took the mick out of them?
This is for a group of women who come to take their women, women and kids, right?
Yeah, because
and what are you doing straight away? Don't talk, then they're not talking.
Because I'm trying to engage in peaceful and constructive dialogue with you.
You've been shouting and being aggressive and being.
But that's being passive aggressive, saying he's being aggressive when he hasn't been aggressive.
But he has.
No, because you've got in his ear. No, you've got in his ear. You've got in his ear, and you're repeating what she's saying. You're a parrot, mate.
I'm a parrot.
Yeah, you're parroting what she's saying to you.
No one came over and said anything.
No, you've come here to for him.
I'm not talking for him. I just spoke.
No one said anything.
So, but yes, that's what he's just saying to you about her. That he's saying I'm talking to you, not her, and you just repeat the same thing. So it works both ways.
Sir, right, listen.
Listen, all I'll say to you, man, you make some valid points at the beginning about what you're saying about the thing, yeah? No, in terms, because if that's, no, my point is, if that's true, no, listen, I'll just say one thing, if that's true,
you've given me nothing more than emotive argument.
Let me finish my point.
You've given me nothing more, I've given you multiple statistics.
Sorry, sir, what you were saying was true at the beginning about what you were saying about all the trafficking from Poland and that, yeah? Right? And you care about women and children, yeah?
Of course I do.
So you should be standing on this side with the pink ladies for the same thing.
No,
you should be.
They should be standing over there with their.
No, everyone should be standing together because, right? So in terms of women and children, there is no reason to counter-protest a protest that stands for women and children.
Right. If the far right wasn't involved.
What does it matter? Right, so with digital ID. So digital ID, do you agree with digital ID?
What's your definition of far right, sir?
A white man who thinks he's better than
a white man? That's rubbish.
Yeah, I know, I'm one myself, so it doesn't really matter.
A white man that lives better than him. So you don't think racism is someone who discriminates someone against on a colour, culture, or creed? You don't think that's racism, sir?
In the UK, far right is predominantly white men.
White men who think
they're better than everybody else.
So no one who discriminates against someone based on the colour of their skin, because that's what I thought racism was, sir.
As I said to you, you said what far right is, not what racism is.
No, you've just came out
your words.
I've just asked you for a definition of racism.
No, you didn't. You've got it recorded.
No, you've categorised that someone is far right, it's got to be white. So what about Gurmit Singh then? Who's
talking about racism? I can give you a full definition.
Is it what?
Full definition of it.
So what colour is he?
That's what he's.
So what colour is he?
That's a racist slur, though.
So that's racist. You're the one that's racist here. You just made a racist comment. So you're racist, bruv. That's a racist comment.
That's a racist slur.
So you're the racist?
Poop G. Gurmit, you see that? Racism.
That's on camera. You just made a racist comment.
Far-left activists committing very.
So we've got people calling people racist for being white when they're being racist themselves.
That does sound pretty racist.
So anyone you don't agree with because of the same colour.
I want to end this now. You've got 30 seconds to offer me something more than an emotive argument, okay? Something that can actually make me say something thought-provoking. Please, sir. Ready?
When you're in the right state of mind.
Go.
When you're in the right state of mind.
I've just given you numerous statistics. I just gave you numerous statistics.
I just said to you, doesn't come from Disney Plus. You got to look proper statistics. Not from Disney Plus.
I got them off the government.uk website, sir.
Where's your evidence? You're saying it. Where's your evidence? Bring it with you.
So what stats do you go by then? What stat website do you go by then, sir? What stat website do you?
I just said to you, reality.
What do you mean reality? So
reality check. Reality check.
You stood. So when you
more likely to get arrested.
So when you spoke about Poland. When you spoke about Poland, you stood at border force and counted every single one coming through.
No, automatically.
That is why we shouldn't have them in the country.
People like you who make a judgment on what the.
Don't generalise people like me, sir.
What do you mean?
Don't just generalise. Don't say people like me.
You're clear cut. One of the far right.
Is
it not? Yes, you are.
Give me a quote of mine that's far right or racist, sir.
Your mannerism towards every single person.
My mannerism. Can you be racist by mannerisms?
Different colour.
Can you be racist towards with different mannerisms?
Mannerism and etiquette make me mad.
Give me a racial slur.
So is your man here far right because he just called the Gurmit Singh an Uncle Tom?
First thing first. I don't know this brother.
Alright, well, I'm just going by comments.
Come on, a racial slur that I've given tonight.
That's his
racial slur that I've given tonight.
This guy.
Racial slur that I've given tonight. The racial slur. You've just called me a racist. I want to hear a racial slur. I want to hear a racial slur that I've said.
Are you trying to be aggressive?
I'm trying to engage in peaceful dialogue.
You're trying to set things a long time ago.
You're just coming over here, very emotive, no statistics, nothing thought-provoking, just coming over here talking shit. Right, 10 seconds, anything thought-provoking, ready, going, anything thought-provoking, sir.
Don't drink what you can't handle.
So nothing thought-provoking, no statistics.
Go up and come back. When you grow up and come back. Yeah?
No statistics.
Go grow up and come back.
So when I say something like small boat migrants,
have you got children?
whether I've got children or not. How do you know that? Are you generalising again?
Nah, I can tell.
That sounds like fascist behaviour.
I have children.
Are you judging?
I have
Are you
children.
judging?
I have mother. I care about every single woman and child
That's the
in this
problem with
country.
people like you up and down this country.
Every
You
single
judge.
woman and child in this country. You understand?
So do I.
And I will do anything to protect them.
Why haven't you been outside any of the
I'm
migrant
not going to
hotels?
judge a person just because of their conditions and the reason why they come to this country. Just because you don't like them being here because you think it's your country, when it's not. Right? We're in a multicultural country, and most likely I've got more
For the
rights to
last
be here
80
than
years.
you.
For the last 80 years, sir.
For the last 8 years, yeah.
We've become a multicultural.
Why can't he call it his country if he was born and bred
People
there?
of different skin colour in this country for how many years?
So why was even if we take about 80 years then, what was the population of London? What was the percentage?
What do you mean?
What percentage of London was white?
When these statistics come around, son. Exactly.
Arguing over semantics.
Exactly.
No, but you know, because you get your statistics from reality.
99% of London 50 years ago was white.
Answer somebody's question. When did the UK? One question. When did the UK first go and attack another country? Sorry,
I've already agreed with
it. Exactly right. Colonize another country.
What you mean, building infrastructure? Building infrastructure.
That's why we're here. Because you stole from our country. You stole from our country.
Why didn't you build anything yet then? Why didn't you build anything? Where's your architecture? Where's your architecture?
Gauci Reports, get going, get sharing, get liking.
Where's the skyline?
You want to see my picture? We have East London Mosque.
Sure, mate. Listen, go and educate yourself.
One question, right?
They built trains. They built trains.
Who owns the Royal Crown? Or where did you steal it from?
I'm not a monarchist, mate. So why do I need to understand? I'm not a monarchist.
It's the most important icon of this country.
I'm not a monarchist, so why do I?
Where did it come from?
Exactly,
Germany.
Germany.
It built nothing.
Germany.
No, it didn't. It came from India. Or as they call it.
Yeah, all right. They're all Indians, mate. They're all
What are you on
Indians.
about? The whole Jew came from there. They will admit.
Don't get your
They
facts
said it
out and fuck
themselves.
back over there, dickhead.
Exactly. Wait, listen. Don't swear too much because trust me, interviews do finish. You understand that?
It's fine by me, bro.
Really?
Fine by me.
All right, turn your camera off.
No, I'm on the live.
Exactly my point.
What's that mean? I'm on the live.
I'm not going to discuss. I don't care about cameras. Don't swear at someone, especially when you don't know them.
He's old enough to be a
You
dad.
understand?
Calm yourself down.
Don't touch me again.
Calm yourself
Don't
down.
touch me. Don't say calm yourself when
Yeah,
you
let's get worked up, man. It's discussion. It's a debating topic. If you don't agree, you can always
tell you
argue
what I'm
away.
doing.
Camera.
You will
Yeah, you
take
can.
me.
Yeah, on top of mine,
It
Phil.
will take me less than a minute.
It needs to be more. Can you hear me?
I
Yeah.
promise you that.
Zip it.
I don't know
Don't
why
tell me
he's
to
so
zip you
angry.
again.
But
Go away,
he
little boy.
said
Go away. Go away, little
colonization
boy.
was building
Don't
infrastructure.
forget you're going home today.
So I
aren't
can
you?
hear you then, man.
Going home
He
today,
said
aren't you?
colonization was building infrastructure. What do you think of that? Are you English?
Who, me?
Yeah.
So I thought you saw someone else.
I'm looking at you, sorry. The funny part is he said colonization was building infrastructure. What do you think of that?
I don't know, even know. I couldn't even put that term into a sentence and understand what
Are you
it's
English?
I'm British, mate.
Are you
I'm
ethnic?
half Irish.
Oh, half Irish. This conversation wasn't going anywhere, so.
You'll be more famous than me by the end of today. What?
What?
No, you will. I promise you that.
My name's Eddie Alexander. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on X. You can
Do
find me
I
on
drop home?
TikTok.
Where'd you live, Eddie?
Eddie
I'll drop
Alexander.
home. I'll drop you
My
home.
name is Eddie Alexander.
Would you like to drop
okay?
home? I can drop you
Fuck
home.
you.
For free?
Excuse me, all your lot are kicking off down there. Do you want to go and have a look?
Oh no, racist again! No, leftism, left and left. You're right in the country right again. Leftism. What do you mean you're I'm British. That's not fair.
Do you want it?
Here you go. Here you go. Hear it.
Oh, you won't wear it?
Go on then. Give it to him.
Basic colours.
Is here for women and children? Is it for women and children? So I'm kicking off, guys. Kicking off. It's erupting here. It's erupting. Gauci Reports is out. Gauci Reports in the house.
committed the police do. They stood in the same spot and didn't do anything at all. Did absolutely nothing. And then they waited.
Gauci Reports, mate. YouTube.
I was a bit.
Sexual assault of a 14-year-old girl.
Come on.
Cannot make these ladies and these women.
Adam Brooks in the house. Proper kicking off, man. So they've not. We've got people here in masks, and the police have won't kettle them. It's gonna go off, guys, tonight. It's gonna go off, mate. Just stay. You be careful, yeah. It's beautiful, sick.
I am fucked if I ever walk around here ever again.
I've got that camera, and he tried to talk as if he was off camera, but he was on camera. You know what I mean?
We would be outside the hotel. This is not a racist movement. This is not a far-right movement.
So no one from this side's allowed over there, but the guys from the other side, from the counter-protests, are allowed over here. They're all queued up here, and they've all been allowed to congregate around the protesters, but the counter-protesters have not been. The counter-protesters won't allow anyone from this side of the protest in their space. But I will reiterate, but counter-protesters are all allowed there. Look, they're all wearing face kaffiras. They're wearing face coverings, all sorts. You know what I mean? Oh, mate, how you doing, Adam, mate? You're right, mate. You're right. Mate, it's a bit hostile here at the moment now. Yeah.
We're not hostile. We're not aggressive. We're here to demonstrate and protest peacefully for the pink ladies.
What I've noticed, though, they've got a very big police presence over that side. I'm just saying to my listeners, watchers, that, but yeah, there's counter protests that have been infiltrating all along here, and they're still here now.
We're a sitting duck here.
Yeah.
But these ladies are still standing here.
Yeah,
still
fair play to them.
Because we're right. You cannot make us wrong. How can the pink ladies be wrong? They're sticking up for sexually assaulted young girls and women in areas where there's migrant hotels. Don't matter if the migrants are white, black or brown. We would still protest. All we're bothered about is the safety of our communities. That's it.
Well, the feeling that I've got is it's more about being a Muslim or Islam or cultural rather than colour as about actual protection of women.
I had an argument with a guy earlier. Come over, tried to make it all about religion. I said, mate, I'm not religious.
Yeah.
I have full respect for your religion, these religions. I don't care what religion you are. I don't like any of them because I'm not religious.
Yeah.
I'm an atheist, but I respect other people's beliefs. This isn't about religion. This is about behaviour. It's not about skin colour. It's about behaviour.
I agree.
And that is it. You cannot make these women wrong.
And some of the volatility coming, especially for some of the males over this side that even Edwards had a lot of grief from. Yeah. And after about 10 minutes of debating, they were threatened. They want to get me turn my camera off so that they can have a word with him and all that sort of thing. And where do you live and all that.
As I say, look,
but they're there for protecting women. So we're here to protect women and children. So you should be standing here then. You should be standing on this side.
Women and children. Yeah. No aggression. There's no violence here at all. The only antagonism is coming from the other side, and that says it all. They're meant to be the tolerant ones. But we're here peacefully demonstrating. Yep. No racism, no hate, nothing about skin colour.
A lot of people activated. Who's got arrested? What's happened? Are they all kicking off over there? Are they all kicking off? Let's go. See what's going on over here. Right, let's see what's going on. Police are in the house. The police here is erupting massively over here, guys, man. Look at the congregation. Congregation of people. Let's see what's going on. Look, everyone's out. Everyone's... Reggie's over there. It's all going off. We've all just stand up to racism right over here. Look.
All right. You need to move back.
No problem. Guys, get sharing. Get sharing. Will do, sir.
Thank you very much.
No problem. No problem at all. No problem. Yeah, we'll do miss. No problem. If I'm gonna go that way. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So it's a bit of aggravation here by a few people. Let's go. Let's see what's going on here, guys. So look, we're here at Tower Hamlets Town Hall, guys. The reason why we're here because there's a pink protest outside Tower Hamlets. Yeah. Subscribe to Gauci Reports. We're here for. Obviously, the councillors have had a meeting today, so they're deciding whether they're going to prescribe. And they're all pushing. All the counter protesters are coming forward. They're all coming forward now. So now the police are making a barricade. Sorry, mate. So we'll come the other side, mate. Yeah. Thank you. Let's go. Sorry, darling. Sorry. Oh shit! It's all kicking off here. So it's all fine here. Look, as we are here, we're here, guys. We're amongst it all. Look, as we can see, it's all kicking off here now. Look. Yeah, no problem, mate. No worries. So I stand up to anti-racism. Stand up to racism. So they're making their way forward to come towards the process. Very aggressive, a lot of aggression going on, guys. A lot of aggressiveness coming from the side. All face coverings. Is there no 60 AA in place, no?
There's no section 60 or 60 AA in place.
No, okay, so thank you for telling me. Thank you very much. No 14?
There's no conditions in place.
No conditions in. Okay.
It's not to say that won't change.
Yeah. What was the agreement until 7 o'clock? Later. Okay, so just so I can tell my view.
How long it goes.
Okay. So your police have got no conditions in place at the moment. Oh my God, what is that there? Look at that guy. So there's no sections as it is in place. There's no 60 or section 60 AA. There's no dispersal in place as of yet. But I presume that that's going to change. I reckon there's going to be a section 14 coming in. So guys, I think what they're going to do, I think they're going to force their way forward and they're going to force the police into a dispersal order. Guys, is the sound alright? Guys, don't worry so much about the moderation in the chat, yeah? Don't worry about it. Guys, get the live out there. It's a very hostile environment at the moment. A bit of silence in a minute. Let's go. Bit of singing going on in the megaphone. We've got Sarah White's about ready. She's ready to go.
Middle class, mummies and daddies have funded their education.
Be fair, the guys are out in force, mate. The guys are out in force.
Remigration, my friends. Remigration. Go back to your South Asian ghettos, my friend. Remigration. You're going on. That's
So massive counter protests. A lot of locals in the community have come out today. Oh fucking!
Take it off, take your face! Take your face!
Got another line in, another cordon line, second line in. I think there's a feeling they're going to move forward. That's it. They've got a third line coming in now. Look, there's an actual row of police coming in at the back now. A third row coming in. They're going to. I think they're going to push forward. Sorry, man. It's a third row in now. It's a third row cordon in place.
Who's in charge here? Who's in charge here? Who's in charge? Me. Right, can I ask you a question, yeah? Yeah. Why are you keeping this area sterile, but you won't keep that area sterile up here?
It's like too cheap.
Because you've got all the left up there shouting and starting, but they won't move them. But when the people come up here, you're moving them.
The only reason we've come here is because people are in the street.
Yeah, but everyone's in the street up there too.
Let's keep moving back, guys, please.
Are you going to go and do this on there now? Move them.
So they're making the area sterile now. They're creating a sterile
No, but
condition.
they're making it sterile here. But they
Yeah.
won't make it
No, I
sterile
did say
here.
that to a few of them up there. I did make a comment because they were all coming across and standing in the crossings. So, guys, a sterile cordon is now being put in place. Thank you, guys. Keep the live going, man. Put some chats in there. Hello, darling. You right? Is Callum come up? No. I've not caught up on any of the chat, guys. I don't really know what's going on. It's been kicking off, man. Let me catch up. Oh, God, there's loads of messages to get through. Protest is, Dissing JS and Ahmed. Yeah, basically, pink ladies have come here to protest outside Tower Hamlets Council in Whitechapel because the councillors there are having a meeting today at 5 o'clock to see if they can deem the Raise the Colours organisation and the Pink Ladies as a far-right extreme group. So I don't know what the outcome of that is at the moment. I've had no word out of the building itself. So the Pink Ladies have come down to protest outside, and there's a counter protest from the Stand Up to Racism guys, and there's quite a few locals that are out in support of the local community against the Pink Ladies. So it's been very volatile at the moment. So yeah, keep sharing, guys, and yeah. So there's this guy again. He's starting again. That's, yeah, that's the one that threatened you, the same guy.
What's the camera?
Yeah. What's he threatening? What's he threatening?
Threats to kill man.
Making a false allegation.
Mate,
Say why?
he's made threats on my live as well, saying turn the live off and give me his address.
To kill me.
He's threatened to kill him.
And I'm in a suit as well.
He's going. Look, he's gone.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him. He's being aggressive with the police now.
He's now getting aggressive with the police. Let's go round. Sorry, Keith. Sorry, darling.
Off the road, sir. Even you. Come on. Hey, where the cameras go off the road. You journalists, doesn't mean you can't cause them distracted. Let's go.
Speak out against the false religion of Muhammad. What is Islam but a false religion? And we in the United Kingdom do not want the grooming gangs of Islam. We do not want the Jew hatred of Islam. We do not want the terrorism and the fear of Islam. Dear friends, there is a better way. The way of the Lord Jesus Christ. And many a Muslim has found salvation in and through the Lord Jesus Christ. So, Muslims will march around the Kaaba. What is the Kaaba but halal? Yes, it is halal because the Kaaba was borrowed from the pagans of Arabia. That is the truth of Islam. And a Muslim will seek to be washed in wudu. The washing of wudu cannot blot away the sins of a sinner. Only the blood of the Lord Jesus Christ. Only the blood of the Lord Jesus Christ can wash away my sins and your sins. Come to the Lord Jesus Christ. Come to the Lord Jesus Christ and be saved. Jesus Christ said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but
Let's get it sharing, guys.
me. Amen.
We're getting a few upset. Well done. Geezer over there is getting upset. He's getting upset. This guy here is getting upset. Why are they standing this side if they're against it? Why are they not standing the other side? Right, guys, I'm going to put my torch on so the camera might go a little bit funny. Still didn't get my torch on. Right, hang on. Oh, I put the torch on the wrong way around. 1 second. Oh man, only I can do this, man. Only I would do this. Let me work it out. Sorry, guys. Let me get better reality. There we go. Hang on. We've got some light now. We've got some light in the house. Right, guys. Let's. What are we saying, man? What are we saying? What's going on here? Young Bob's gonna have a debate. Look. So let's try and don't want to impede on anyone, but let's try and see what's going on. So we'll come around this side and have a little look. What's going on? Cheers, man.
Well, I agree that's quite complicated. The side of Tawheed. Oh, well, no, it's the side of the Trinity. What's that? Never heard of it. Well, the Tawheed is just confessed. We're not doing speakers rubbish. Oh, well, you're the one who started saying no one way is Tawheed. I don't want to do an intellectual God that doesn't exist. I don't want to do an intellectual beatdown right now. Yeah, of your God and your religion. Well, what about mine? Well, you said you don't want an intellectual beatdown. That wouldn't happen if I was in this. Okay, let's leave it, guys.
Protest against Hamlets.
Well, let's stop that. You're the one who engaged in it firstly. I mean, why don't you just go home? I am home. No, you don't live on the streets, you're not homeless. There's an area. Okay, your area, but you don't live in your area. This is not your area. You said it yourself. Well, I live in the UK, you live in the UK, this is somewhere in the UK. Pardon? If I want to go to Scotland and protest, yeah, you have your right to do so. Well, it's not, you don't live here, David. I don't live in Scotland. Yeah. What channel is this one? What channel? I don't know. No, it's not. Right now, I'm posting something on Twitter. Propaganda.
Bob's off for the debate and everything behind.
Why won't you talk now? Why are you so happy to encroach? Why are you so happy to encroach and then walk away when I talk?
Kicking off again. Hey, bro, go, bud. What are you telling?
You stood with us. What are you doing? You come and speak to us. So hang on a minute. I can't be the in-person racist. Yes, you did. You said Islamophobia is racism, and I was being Islamophobic, so I was being racist.
I was talking about that man over there.
I agree with everything you said.
I mean, besides the fact that you may be too
why are you surrounding me?
Why are you coming over
You don't need to be. You can go over there.
Protest.
Have you
your house?
Have you took any refugees in your house?
You're either attention whore, don't need to push him. You're either she pushed me.
Don't push him, don't push him.
Don't think I didn't see what you did to
Yeah.
the guy.
Well, they're clearly agitated.
Yeah.
She goes on there.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Can you watch what they're doing on the bike side? They're inadvertently hitting people with the bike side.
We gave, you wouldn't have the issue in the first place. Turn around.
Yep, I'm recording now, mate. Yeah.
Good stuff. That's
Yeah,
fine.
no, it is fine. I've got as long as I'm not obstructing your job, I can report, mate. Yeah. But people like this have been hitting people with their bikes. I'm on the path, mate. Yeah, I'm on the path. I've got the freedom to report. Don't start all section 14 on me, mate, because I'll nail you on that one, yeah? Listen, where's your press card? Where's your press card?
You're a journalist. You're not a journalist. You're a journalist.
Where's your press card?
Oh, don't start.
Where's your press card? Where's your ID?
Card is in the post. Along with the tax.
You know where mine is? Mine's filed under B for bin, mate, because I ain't going nowhere, bruv.
Mine's in your fucking ass. Not you, by the way.
It doesn't matter. It's like fake ID.
You'll be on the blue mattress if you carry on.
Yeah.
Mr. O'Boyle. Or we got an all-day breakfast for you.
Yeah, but you don't need to be honest.
Do you think that's how you should treat women?
I'm a lady.
Oh yeah. Well, it looks like you're a misogynist, right? Yes, you are. Because you're being intentionally rude to women. Yes. Quite aggressive. I hope your mum never taught you to treat women in that way.
No, mate, I'll just turn my camera on.
I felt it's rude. I don't think in British culture you don't ask people what they're saying when they're trying to be discreet. So that's number one. Number two, when I said it's nothing to do with you, I wasn't talking to you, I wanted to tell you, and then you tell me I'm aggressive. Who are you to judge
It's a bit of fun. Everyone's having a laugh. Are you still filming? Yeah.
Where's he?
Where else can we go, guys? Keep the chat going. Oh, Gauci Reports tuning, pink protest outside Tower Hamlets. It's erupting everywhere we're going at the minute. It's a little bit calmer, and we've got 2 minutes. Might have to put my bag down and get a. Let's try and get these numbers up, man. Let's get some comments in. Got any questions? Got any questions? Ask, put them to me, and I'll. Mabarak Hassan, free Palestine, yeah? All right, well, I'm not going to block you on that, but I disagree. But you know what? Free speech and all that, just crack on. Let's go. How you doing, Jack, mate? You all right?
You got it.
You good?
Live.
Just do it as a live, mate. I know you don't do lives, have you?
Yeah. Maybe I should be doing that. I don't
Let's go back down this side, guys. Let's keep it moving. Let's see what's going on down here with the ladies. Let's see if I can get an interview with Order or something like that, man. I want to see what I'm going to do. I need to go and get my power bank on. That's one thing I do need to do. Get a bit of break from the noise. Let's go and see what's going on down here. Got plenty of pink ladies down here. See what's going on. A bit more peaceful down here. Right, ladies, come here for a little bit of a break. I'm a bit parched down here.
Yeah, well, we were going to the pub.
Oh, is that too bright?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
We were going to the pub, but Alex Armstrong's coming back.
It's still a little bit light, actually.
Because it's going live with Martin Dalton at 7.
Well, let's get an exclusive between both of you. Obviously, let's have a joint. Let's have a joint exclusive, right? So, let's yeah. So let's. How's this evening gone so far, all in Maria?
Well, it's been a game of two halves. No, it's been odd because there's not very many of us. There's a lot of antagonists and a lot of very shady people that I don't really want to be caught
with.
A lot of people didn't come, I think, because they felt threatened
Yeah.
when they first came.
Yeah.
It was right to always feel threatened because we were surrounded with people on one side of the road. We had like 2 or 3 police behind us, and then there was lots of people with face coverings.
Is this when you first arrived?
Yeah.
First arrived,
And a lot of people
throughout.
left. A lot of ladies left.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Really?
Yeah.
What, Pink Ladies
Yeah.
side? Yeah.
Because we've come peacefully. We didn't bring a lot of flags. We didn't bring big placards. We came to have a conversation.
Well, it was more of a flash protest in its own right, wasn't it?
Exactly, exactly. And like the thing is, so the meeting's happening now in there. One presumes that they'll have a result by the
I
end
think
of the day.
they've already said that they've amended the motion already. I don't know what they've amended it to.
Oh.
So I don't know whether
In
they've
what way,
taken
though?
the pink. I don't know if they've taken the pink ladies out. I don't know if they've changed it to be softer language because obviously
Or
ultimately
harder language.
Or harder language.
So the meeting's ongoing still, yeah?
I think
it starts at 7.
On at 7. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I didn't know.
And the meeting will be live on YouTube, I think.
Yeah.
Council streams the full council meeting.
Oh,
so
don't
we'll all
say
be able
that.
to watch it.
My numbers will go down.
No, they won't.
could tune in later.
They are the most tedious things ever. Yeah, the thing is, they will. Yeah, so so the motion's been put forward by 2 councillors. The irony is, one of those councillors is a friend of some of the Pink Ladies, and she didn't tell them. So there's a lot of upset that's been caused, and a lot of disdain in the ranks in Canary Wharf. But ultimately, we've been questioned about what we think and about our stance on immigration, and I've said to everybody tonight, that's not what this is about tonight. That's a conversation for another day. Tonight is about the fact that we are being labelled unfairly, and we are being, really disrespected in a government building, in a council building, when we, with all due respect, are taxpayers. And a lot of this lot over there are council workers. They're all taxpayers. Oh, are they? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's not necessarily about. No, it's not about taxpayers. For me, it's more about the fact that
You
we've
can
been
walk away, I'm
labelled.
on the live, so you will be filmed.
Yeah.
So that's
Well,
fine.
we've come down.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, what we're saying tonight is we're here because we're not here to talk about the migrant crisis and all of those things. That's something that we have a fundamental issue with, but that is for a different day. That's a conversation for different. Tonight is about being labelled far-right extremists. Surely anybody in their right mind can look at all these women and think, not really far-right extremists, are
And
they?
no one's spoken to us either. So I wrote a letter inviting the councillors to come and speak to these ladies who I've met, and I know are not far right or crazy or racist. They actually just care about the safety of their children. Ultimately,
Why is the safety of children at odds with migration and immigration? That's the thing. A lot of rapists and a lot of sexual assaulters are white in this country, proportionally so.
Of course they are, because it's a predominantly white country.
Exactly,
So
so
of course
Yeah.
we're not here to talk about that.
Yeah.
What we're here to say is, if you've got you've got 12 crocodiles here, and you know that those crocodiles are going to bite you.
Yeah.
Why would you then bring in more crocodiles
So
to
you
the pond?
think all of those crocodiles will bite you?
No, you just said that the white sex pest, right?
Yeah.
What we're saying is there is enough of our own in the country that we are trying to deal with.
So we
Why
don't need
would you then bring
undocumented.
in more that aren't checked, aren't documented? Why would you just have open borders?
That's assuming that a lot of them work here are nurses to save your life.
So someone who comes across.
Legal migration.
But people that claim asylum,
they're not.
No, but if they come here, right? So if you want to hear my answer, I would really like to give it. Yeah, and they're going to potentially be victims of slavery. So we have slavery in this country now. It's awful, right? People are coming across without passports, without documentation. We don't know who they are, and ultimately they're being let loose in our communities, and we're seeing crimes because of that. So yeah, because well, if we don't know, so if you walked into any country in the entire world without any identification, most countries will then detain you until they know who you are, and they will send you back to where you either came from. That's
really inhumane way to treat humans.
But I think. But how do you know they're fleeing if they don't have evidence?
Because they may not be able to. They may not be.
Why would they throw their passports into the ocean?
Listen, my darling.
They can come on an airplane.
2,352 men have come over in the last 5 days. no women, no children.
And trying to find safe passage.
No, but why are they in France?
Do you speak to them? Do you know what?
Yes,
yes, that's the point.
Let me tell you something.
And they're telling you
a woman.
So you didn't come to listen, you came to judge us and tell us we're wrong because you're not listening. So I'm saying they're undocumented. They could come on an airplane with a passport and claim asylum. They could go to. No, it's not.
For money. Because they haven't got the money. Is that what you're going to say? Do you know how much they pay human traffickers to come over?
There are corrupt governments, okay, as well, that won't grant them asylum and won't grant them.
Oh my God, they're coming through Europe. Europe is the most accepting continent in the world.
I mean, certain countries, Turkey is accepting, not France is way less accepting than Turkey. Like
Germany, Holland, Belgium, they all are.
Greece, Italy, Spanish seekers are Turkey and Iran.
So what happens?
I'm saying in the whole world. Okay.
So do you admit? I would like to ask you a question. Do you think people who don't claim asylum in a secure way, come properly, show their documentation?
It's not easy.
No, I'm not saying it's easy. I know.
Do they?
But it's not easy.
5,000 men in hotels. If it's impossible.
I work directly with the Home Office. Do you get me? That it's so inhumane, the system, and you leave people to die.
But so do you think this country should be open to every single person in the whole world to come if they want?
Yes.
So what happens when we're crippled, because our services are crippled, and our housing, we have to build a house every 2 minutes to cope with the influx. In the past year, 750,000.
I've been treated by nurses who are asylum.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not talking about asylum seekers. I know social workers.
Do you think we have
one thing?
Yeah.
We're talking about illegal migrants.
A lot of asylum seekers come here via illegal routes because there are no safe routes.
And we're saying we don't want them here because we don't know where they've come from, if they've committed crimes before or not. We're not saying they are all criminals. What we're saying is we don't know if they are or not, and we don't want them here. And if we can detain them and check who they are first, that keeps us safer.
To me, like you and me would both like more humane routes for asylum for people. Would you agree on that?
We would love peace in the entire world.
But you'd like more humane asylum routes, right?
Yeah, but I think our asylum
easier for people to attain asylum.
Listen, is that just say one thing to you?
Yeah.
Have you got any children?
No, I'm
okay.
Not.
Okay, fine. We've got daughters, and our daughters are at school with girls who have been raped by these men. Okay, now listen to me.
And they weren't checked on coming
These
here.
men were men that had come to us. One of them came, and 8 days after being in the country, raped, sexual assault.
I work for an anti-sexual.
Right, that's good.
Sexual
I'm
assault
pleased.
thing.
Good.
But I just
Excellent.
think
That's
there's a lot of what's it called?
There's
Scapegoating.
Okay, but there's also not a lot of scapegoating. Okay,
there's
so
a lot of
let me tell you.
scapegoating.
Let me tell you.
You come over and you think all these people that are coming over are coming here to rape our.
No,
you're not saying that.
We're saying that. We're not saying that.
That's the insinuation that.
No, that's because we're saying we don't know who they are. It's not saying they're all racist. It's saying we don't know who they are because they're coming without documentation.
We're saying
and we want
more safer asylum.
The problem,
I think that's
the thing about having these conversations is to find common ground.
I would like to cancel all to make sure we are a strong country. Every one of our own is housed, every one of our own has heating, has food in the fridge, and once we're a strong nation that's prospering, that has a strong economy, we can then protect and help the rest of the world. We cannot do that if we are crippling ourselves by having open borders. So I would like a complete reformation.
See that there's a lady over there. She's 82. She can't put her heating on,
and that's not right. That's 100% wrong.
I can agree.
I don't think that is the fault of migration and immigrants. I think that's the fault of billionaires that don't pay their taxes.
No. It's not the fault. Billionaires who don't.
Thank you so much.
Billionaires who don't pay
Free
their taxes.
Palestine.
Where are they going to live?
Oh, free Palestine. Fuck you.
Free the hostages and free Palestine from Hamas.
Yeah, brilliant.
Thank you.
So then she's Iranian, by the way. She's Iranian. She just told us. So when the conversation gets difficult, free Palestine and off they
Well,
fly.
yeah, I've seen a few of them do that.
Yeah.
You know, but
And the thing is, you're racist, you're disgusting, you're racist. Kill Jews, kill Jews. Sorry, what?
I think it's the insinuation that we don't care when we're unkind. Actually, we care a lot about a lot of things, but we know that we can't cripple ourselves as a country, risk the safety of our own children.
The minute the conversation gets difficult, classic lefty, off they go. Shout about Palestine and off they go.
the thing is, we can only do so much. The UK, for me, is in such a bad state as it is. Like, how many times have we said, right, we would love to do anything other than be at Epping every Sunday protesting in our own time for things that matter to us. We'd rather be down the pub with our children, with our families, enjoying this time. We're not doing it out. We don't get paid for any of this.
At the end of the day, it is fact. It is a fact that the men who are currently in Calais, many of them have drug problems, many of them mental health problems, many of them are fleeing European countries where they have been booted out for committing sexual offences and crimes. We do not need them or want them here. There is no room for them. There is no place for them. And I don't care what I get called. I do not want my daughter walking down the street on the same street as these men.
Yeah.
End of story.
Once the damage is done, it's irreparable.
I think that we're here today because we're being labelled as far-right and racist for purely wanting secure borders.
Yes.
To put our own children and families first. And
she keeps going on about asylum. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Do you not think part of the problem is because... and I'm blaming us as UK citizens for not speaking up sooner. We should have been having this. We've allowed it to go on for so long. Then now it's become a problem that you speak out.
I spoke to a lady the other day, Northern Rose. Is it Northern Rose? Yeah, she's on. She said to me that during COVID, thousands and thousands were coming in. And no one knew because we were all wrapped up at home. Now, I've never been a conspiracy theorist, but I'm thinking,
how did they all get here so quick?
Happening here. But anyway, that's what happened. She said we didn't know. What's happened is we've had BLM, shut up, BLM, LGBTQ, you be quiet, you don't say this. Everybody has been squashed.
Can't wave the England flag, can't do this, can't do that.
Don't say that, don't say that, don't wear that, don't say this, you can't be white, you can't be this, you can't wave it. And now, after 5-6 years, suddenly everyone's gone, hold on a minute. I can't get an appointment at the doctor's. I can't pay my mortgage. I can't pay my tax. I can't do this. I can't do that. And suddenly, the little good English person who has been holding this country together and paying for all this nonsense suddenly goes, it's not very fair, is it? And now the lion is waking up.
Yeah, well,
and the lion is saying, no, my friends. We have had enough.
I think a lot of people are opening their eyes because you cannot deny what you're seeing, the changes in your street, the not lack of doctor's appointments, feeling unsafe, the news, another rape.
Yeah.
You see one thing and then you think, you start connecting all the dots.
Every day.
Yeah, every day.
A woman said to me today that there has been 276 rapes in her area, in her county. 2 of them have made the press. 2. Because they want us to be quiet. It doesn't suit the narrative. Oh, wait a minute. If we start being honest about what's happening, there'll be uproar. And then what are we going to do with all these men?
Do you remember back in the day when there was a rape, it was like a massive thing in the news?
Now it's
and it'd be like one every month or whatever it be. And now it's like 3, 4, 5, 6 a day. It don't even make the headline news.
No one cares. That little
Don't get
girl
reported.
jumped out of the window. She was assaulted
I know.
2 days ago. Jumped out of the window to get away. Oh, let's just cover up with a blanket and take it to hospital. Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
What?
Dehumanised.
It's becoming normalised.
Yeah.
Oh, a little 14-year-old girl. Oh, someone said on the Epping, no, it was on LBC, a woman in Epping. A woman in Epping Sunday. Bye. Thank you for coming. A woman in Epping went on LBC and said, I don't know what the problem is. She was only touched up and kissed, quote unquote, from Epping. She was on LBC. And Nick Ferrari went, sorry, what? That's what she said. And I
this
was
is what I'm saying.
I couldn't get through quick enough because I was going to get on there and rant, and I just couldn't get through. I was trying to ring, and I just thought, oh, are you winding me up? This is now what we're doing. We're going to just push it aside.
Yeah.
It's just mind-blowing.
And not wanting to be called racist and far-right, because that is a way to, it's about making us self-censor our speech. And people have had enough. And I think that's what's beautiful about the strong ladies here today, because there's a lot of people in the group chat didn't want to come because they felt unsafe, and I can understand why.
A couple of the conversations that I had, right, where it got a bit heated over here, so I did say, like, why were some of the other counter-protests allowed to come and infiltrate here? Like, these guys here even. And you can tell, I know that I can't be, but they're wearing face masks, wearing keffirs, right? But yeah, as soon as any of the pink ladies or people going over to speak to them wasn't allowed, the police got involved. So it's I've seen a bit of two-tier policing. However, I spoke to a guy and he was saying to Edward, and then it got to the point of calling him a racist, this, that and the other. But then one of the guys, because I said, well, what about calling Tommy Robinson? What about Dermot Singh? He's like Asian. he's an Uncle Tom. I said, well, that's a racist slur then, mate.
Exactly.
So you're actually making racist comments by calling someone else a racist. I said, that makes you a racist. But being called a racist now is so... It's been diluted. I mean, if you really know, we're of a generation, we actually know what a real racist is.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't say racism does not exist, but you know the difference between a racist and someone who isn't racist. Like,
it's the same as like desensitizing people about, rape and oh, it's only a kiss, it's only a touch. Well, calling someone a racist is not a racist has totally destroyed the use of the word. When you actually meet a racist, it's not going to mean anything anymore. And actually, that language is not appropriate. And I don't think councillors should be calling anybody a racist without facts and evidence. And all of the councillors and the motion that I've read, it calls people far-right and racist with zero evidence. There is not one fact to back up anything in that motion.
Do you know whether we'll get anything from tonight? Will it just be a discussion and a debate, or will we actually get a decision?
No, I think they'll get a decision.
No, tonight they'll be voting on the motion. I don't know how they've amended the motion, but I've been told they have. We'll be able to watch it back, the video footage, probably when I'm on my train home, to see what they've decided and what was said.
Yeah.
I know I think 2 councillors
my sister
came
over
out. I think
a
only
midwife in Tower Hamlets.
Hello. She coming over?
She's going to come over and speak on camera.
Yeah. I was just saying anyway, ultimately tonight what we'll find out is if they are going to brandish us all as far-right and racist without speaking to us. I do believe there's one councillor Gold who's in there who said he'll defend us, which is really appreciated. But no, I think the mayor came out briefly and spoke to one lady from the Isle of Dogs called Lorraine. So some conversations have happened, and hopefully they'll go in there with a slightly different perspective than they originally had of us.
What are you hoping for the outcome to be?
I'm hoping we can have more conversations without being labelled. I'm hoping they decide not to label us, that actually they invite some pink ladies from their constituencies to speak to them and understand the real genuine concerns they have. And then from there, hopefully put in some action and decisions that was actually going to protect and make people feel safer in their own communities. That's ultimately the aim, is to start the conversation and have the conversation rather than calling people names.
No, definitely. Well, Maria, thank you very much.
Yeah,
I'll leave you be. You're probably parched. Thank you very much for your time.
I need a drink.
Appreciate your work with Restore UK as well, so
it
doesn't go amiss.
It's an honour and a pleasure, basically, to be part of this.
Brilliant. Well, hopefully we'll see you at a few more of these, and we'll have another catch up. Thank you very much. You know what I need? I need to get my power bank out. Yeah, love, thank you. Yeah, I had my torch on because it was getting dark and I thought it'd be a bit proactive.
I'm going to have to set off in about 20 minutes, otherwise I might miss my train.
Where have you got to get back to?
Bridlington.
Where's that?
I've got a 3-hour train to Beverley and then 45-minute drive.
Oh my days. So you got...
I'll be home at midnight.
That is long. Just need to get
Rupert's making me train tickets.
Oh, that's all right then.
It's not all
Can he
bad.
pay for mine? To be fair, we're in
Don't
London.
restore, maybe.
Yeah, it's just very time consuming.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
because ideally I should be answering emails. Making sure
The camera's still rolling, by the way, just so you know. Like,
Yeah,
just
no, it's all right.
don't say anything you shouldn't. Yeah.
Rupert's a legend.
Rupert,
Join Restore
Rupert.
Britain.
Yeah, I just hope. I'd like to see. I know Rupert's probably just sitting in the background for the time being, but I wouldn't mind seeing what he does in the next couple of years. Whether he'll align himself with Advance or.
I'm really excited for us to release the policy we've got on detention and deportation.
Really?
It's really good.
How long before that's released?
Very soon. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but it's
All right.
very soon. And I'm very
Don't say. I don't want you
excited.
getting in trouble.
I don't want to get in trouble.
How will it be released? In a conference or?
I don't think so. I think it's just going to be, here it is. Come on, Labour, crack on. Here's the solution.
The thing is, it's
and
probably
if
not.
they don't want it, we'll see if Conservatives want it, see if Reform want it, see if Advance want
Yeah.
it. We want all of them to adopt it, ultimately.
Well, that's the whole point of the movement, though, isn't it? It's to get so it gains enough traction in Parliament for people to support them, no matter what political.
Yeah, we don't care what political party it is. We just want. Well, we want the detention and deportation of every illegal migrant. It's what we've voted on.
It's
That's
what we've
the
needed.
policy's for.
I just hope. Sorry, guys, just putting in my power bank. Yeah. Still got the numbers up. Well, that's Maria Botwell. She's part of. She's one of the supporting the Pink Ladies, and she's also part of Restore Britain. So she's very close to Rupert Lowe. We'll have to get Maria. We'll have to get Rupert Lowe on the space as well at some point.
Yeah, I think we'll be
With you, yeah, we'll be. I know I've been on a couple that he's done with like Basil and stuff, but yeah, get him on my own one.
try and join them. Try and be
Yeah, no,
smart.
come up. You got such a lot to say. I've seen you in some of
got a
them,
lot to say.
but you never come up. Well, you might have come up the odd time, but
I sometimes put my hands up. I have
Yeah.
chat, but I'm busy working
well, that's it.
and mothering and trying to keep
It's hard
the
because
house running.
it's like when you put your hand up to speak, you need to have that actual section time to like dedicate to like have half an hour to speak or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
You've got to wait for everyone else to have the turn.
Yeah.
And then I'm usually only on for 5 minutes, have a little listen. Crack on.
Then it's inconvenient. Yeah. That's the problem when I was co-hosting. I'll be like, someone will be speaking. I'll let them. I'll go and put the kettle on, and then it will go mute for about a minute. I'll be like, sorry guys, just had the kettle on, put the tea bag in, and all that. Get my whole cuppa going.
Or your dog wants to go out for a wee. Or
Yeah. Or the kids come back from the kids come back. I'm hungry. What? Shh. I'm talking. No, we'll do it. Well, I'll message you next. We'll try and get something in place if that's all right.
Yeah, to help you with the Pink Ladies page as well.
Oh yeah, you're running that. Yes. Yeah, I'll follow that. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll do that. Brilliant. Thank you. The thing is, yeah, but this is more of a flash one though, isn't it? So it's hard to sort of get the ball rolling. Yeah. So the next, yeah.
It's been nice though, actually, because I've got to know more people.
It's definitely a good way to, you meet people, sometimes you meet a few wrong ones as well.
Yeah.
You get the chance to suss them out a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm going to have another little walk down.
It's got fun. Stay safe.
Yeah, I will try to. I'll come and see you. What time are you going?
In about 10 minutes.
Well, I'll come and say goodbye to you before you go, yeah? Right, guys. I'm going to, sorry, I had to put my power bank in. I've got literally 20% battery. So, guys, how is the, resist digital ID? Resist digital ID, 100%. I hope you're saying that about digital ID because, so I'm just trying to catch up with some. Maria Botwell, man, she's sweet. Should be good for try and get Rupert Lowe on the space, innit? So I don't know if they've
Gauci Reports.
Edward Alexander, he warmed up his vocal cords earlier and he let leash with everything that he had.
Big old target on my back.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
There you go. So now the cordon is from the last time we got here, it's gone from obviously being 0 to around, I don't know, 8 to 10 meters, no, about 8 meters, I'd say. So there's a sterile zone in between the police. Is there still any news of any dispersals or any sections being put in place? No, you still not at the moment. No, you're just keeping as it is, yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So yeah, do a bit more comments. Sorry, mate. So no dispersals. Police under control. They're not putting in no sections in place at the moment, which is quite interesting considering what Shabana Mahmood was coming out with last week. So we'll just see what's going on. They're still doing their thing. Some of the Pink Ladies decide to go home. Obviously, they have been outnumbered today. So I don't know. We might have to. What are we saying, guys? If we keep going. Guys, I don't mind your opinion now. I'm not gonna block anyone or anything, but just keep it as respectful as you can. I don't mind a bit of banter. Listen, remember, if you're not signed up, go and subscribe to Gauci Reports on YouTube. It's on there, obviously. I'm on X as well as Martin Gauci. You'll see my Gauci Reports symbol. You'll see I'm on TikTok as Gauci Reports as well. Go and give me a little follow. Go and give Edward Alexander a follow. Go and give Gemini a follow. She's huge on TikTok. She's one of the Canary Wolf Pink Ladies. She's got a fag in her hand. So give her a shout. Sarah White, the Pink Smurf. Give her a follow. She's on X at the moment. So go and give her a follow. It's called, I think her handle's Reformed Sarah. So go and give that a follow. I'm actually getting really parched at the moment. And Edward Alexander, let's give him we'll give him a shout out. He's on X, but he's on YouTube as well. He's going to release some decent footage over the next I'll say within the next coming days, weeks. I've seen some stuff that he's about to release from today. A bit controversial, but watch this space. Give him a little follow as well. Yeah, Gauci Reports. If you'd like to see me, I'll do some. I'm going to get back on X. I've been a bit quiet on X lately. I've literally been so busy at home, but I will get on and do some actual spaces. So if anyone on here that likes to actually get up and speak, I'm more than happy to host spaces. Yeah, we've had loads of people on previously, so I'm going to start. I might start my own spaces and yeah, see what goes on. Maybe do some aftermath spaces that I've done on here before. It's Gary Neville inside there. Do you know what? Fuck Gary Neville, man. Come on, man. Gary Neville. I used to think he was like all right as a commentator. I'm a Chelsea fan, by the way, so up the Chelsea. But we got Reggie in the house. Give him a little follow as well. Right, not left, Reggie. Reggie's he's got a new podcast coming opening soon. What's it called? Cup of tea with Right Not Left. If I don't get a cup of tea, I want a beer, mate. I want a beer. So yeah, watch your space on that one. Yeah, a few little shout outs there for people. But Gauci Reports is the one, mate. Get some. We've got another few guys here. Look, we'll give some additional shout outs. We've got Mystic Media. We got Young Bob. We got Jack Hadders. We've got BB Audits in the house. Another shout out. Yeah, we're all good, mate. I'm just doing all my shout outs now for everyone that I can know who's got a handle. Gauci Reports. Fucking cunt. Oh. Excuse my language, as if he's forgotten, man. Listen.
Oh, you may as well call him a fascist now.
Racist, mate. Racist. Racist, mate. Because I'm the Maltese Mauler.
Look at that. Look over there.
What's going on?
Bit of pushing.
They're fighting amongst themselves by the looks of it over there. There's a bit of to and fro in. Personally, I think.
Looks like they might be trying to disperse around the right hand side.
Okay. You know, like Shabana Mahmood brought in them new powers for protest. Why don't you just have like Section 60 as a ban on ban face masks?
150 arrested at the PA one in Trafalgar Square the other day.
Just ban face coverings.
At least 150. More than 400.
Yeah, no, it's nearly 500. Yeah, over the weekend. Yeah, over the weekend. Yeah.
I was there on Saturday.
If you ban face coverings, right, we've got nothing to hide, isn't it? Got nothing to hide.
Yeah, it was literally just like one police in, one out.
So, guys, a reminder: we're at Tower Hamlets, outside the Tower Hamlets Council offices in Whitechapel. Just have a little zoom. Here's the High Street, which I normally do. Station's just here. Council offices are here. There is two. Well, the police have gone from 3 to 2 lines with a sterile zone, 10 meters. I would say about 10 meters apart. So, to be fair, the only people in front of the police here are citizen journalists. There's a couple of lefties here. We've got Young Bobby. Young Bob just say, well, you've done well with the other no digital ID, mate. What we're saying, guys? You asked me to. Oh, I don't know why I held that. I didn't mean to hold that. Come on, went to look at it. I know. Yeah. Guys, what are we saying about the live tonight? Are we enjoying it? Have we enjoyed it? Got any questions? Anything for me? I'll try and keep an eye on the chat if I can. Let's go and see what's going on. See what's going on here. Thanks, guys.
Nice children, you insult, fuck.
She's having a... She's fucked off. Whatever it is she said.
So I've got like all of them.
Getting the chat's been a lot better tonight, man. Thank you, man. I've had the numbers back up a little bit, tweaked a few things. Thank you. Shout out to my mods as well, man. Massive shout out to my mods. Shout out to my mods. Sarah's having a chat over here.
Right, no worries. Take care. Exactly, fella.
You're arguing with the enemy.
No, that was alright.
Yeah, that's right. What time are you staying till? Right, Sarah wants to go pub. Let's go
Like
pub.
this.
Yeah, how the fuck are you going to get off?
I'm gonna go look to work like this.
You know what? If you have a Halloween party, we'll all go as pink ladies, innit?
Yeah, mate.
I'll wear that jacket. You need to sign the bottom of it. You could auction that off.
It's a famous fucking jacket.
It is a famous.
Put in a frame. Put in a frame. Put in a frame. You when you get to a point, innit? Like put in a frame. We'll auction it off for charity. Sarah's got our Save Our Kids pink protest. Huh? Let's go and have a little butcher's round. Guys, what are we saying? Do we end the chat? Do we see what's going on back down now? Cheers, guys, man. Is there anything that's productive that has come out of here tonight? I think so. Sorry, that wasn't a question, by the way. I'm asking myself a question. A bit quiet down here. We're on a live. We're all. Oh look, it's the. It's a YouTube corner. But we've got Jay Wyler, a troublemaker.
What's happening here? What's going on here? Let's see.
YouTube corner. Yeah. Everyone filming everyone. YouTube corner. Fucking hell, we should set up an actual conference and sell. We'd fucking make a fortune. We'll make a fortune. Every cunt would turn up with a fucking iPhone. We'll make. I'll charge £100 a ticket. Yeah, right, guys. All you got to do is turn your cameras on and film each other for about 3 hours, and then you're sorted. Done. Then I'll treat you all to a pint after. It's a beer token.
Oh, that's fucking
hell.
That is. Jesus Christ.
I need a beer, mate. Can you imagine that? Yeah, we're literally like following everyone around. Right. Right, guys, I'm going to look at wrapping up soon. And the only reason why I'm saying it is because... Yeah, there's a troublemaker. Right, guys, far-right extremist pink lady.
Far-right, arrest her. I want her prescribed, just her as a domestic terrorist. Okay, this woman here.
I beg your pardon. Great phrase at me.
I want her described as an absolute legend.
There she is, ring leader. She is the absolute.
Now I can put my torch on.
The instigator.
Nah.
You are a legend and a warrior.
You're like the female mafia boss, innit? The one that says nothing in the background, isn't it?
Oh, she was running all around Canary Wharf with the other night.
Gangster Nan. Gangster Granny.
She's a beautiful, wonderful lady.
Oh, I might wrap up. We can't get to huh? Yeah, you don't go missing, mate, because you're gonna get.
Oh, mate, I'll be missing today. I will die.
Where am I fucking? Oh, there's me looking for my torch. It's fucking on my camera. He's doing his little dance. Ed loves it. Look, he loves being on camera. He's not camera shy, is he?
No one got a speaker, a megaphone.
I want to be here to the point they give up. When they stop, when they run out of voices. Literally like the same song. That must be well boring.
There's only so much singing you can do. You know what I mean?
It's boring, isn't it? Like, they must get well bored at parties. I reckon they got it on like CD.
Yeah. Must be getting hot in them skulls as well. All that show on the screen.
That drumming is terrible as well. They need Jardine on the drums. They need Jardine.
This is what community looks like. See, I even know all of the chants.
Got a picture of a canary wolf in the background.
I love the way they're calling us fascists, but most of us on this side are for Israel. Do you get what I mean? We don't have a clue, these lot.
Well, I think they're a little bit uneducated.
They're the ones supporting like mass killings of Jews and all that.
Do you know what? I don't think I did, mate. I can't. So I'm on the live, innit? So I can't get fucking. All in one. Say it loud. What about my singing, guys? Shall I sing a song? I don't know what everyone's plans are, man. I'm just trying to think.
No, everyone's like.
Everyone's looking at everyone, wondering about what they're gonna do. I don't know whether to like cut it short. I thought they were. To be honest, I thought they were gonna push forward. Yeah, mate, I made it. Yeah, sweet. You're right, man. Been alright. I'm glad they got quite a heavy police presence. Could have been.
I'll keep camera in there, don't I? They all stopped putting me in it. I had them all. I've seen them walking away. I won't keep walking. And they come in all directions.
Well, there's still like some lefties and that over here. So what's the difference? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But then they act gradual and all that, and try and intimidate you, you know what I mean?
But the police try and move you. They should be moving him.
Yeah, that's what they did. They moved me. And then this cunt, he's pushing me. He was big cunt. He got to me bang, and I went back, and then I went,
There was one that was interviewed. Well, he was filming someone. The geezer come up in his bike and went in the back of someone as well. They were all on purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what they do. They, like me, I shouldn't have reacted. You know. Yeah. Police say you react. They think you.
Yeah, and they love that reason.
Yeah.
Go to Adam's pub for a lock-in. Yes, Gumbo, how you doing? Yes, let's get going. Gauci Reports. We can get sharing. We can get sharing. I might wrap up soon though. So I'm interviewed out.
Right. Are you gonna head off? I'm probably gonna head off.
What's that?
I'm probably gonna head off. Not sure
I'm
there's much.
thinking about wrapping up because it's just going to be listening to that drum noise. I'll end up singing it when I wake up in the morning if I listen to it any longer. I don't think there's much. I mean, there's a little bit of useful content. I don't. If anything, the numbers are
There's not
dwindling.
gonna be much going on now.
No, I agree, mate. Unless something all of a sudden happens, but it's been actually quite well pleased to be fair. Although there's a lot of
Apart from the bit earlier.
there's a lot of lefties though they've loud in over this side.
Yeah,
And
it's always a half and half because, like, you know, something good still happens. But you're
Yeah.
like, well,
still early, innit?
Yeah.
That's why I've let my camera rolling.
I'm still
You know what I mean?
to upload.
The thing is, they got quite large numbers there, but then you don't know whether they've had a lot of support from the community joining them.
Yeah.
But then you've got a lot of locals that are standing here that aren't part of the protest.
Yeah.
So they've got the freedom to stand here, even though they're saying things that can agitate people on this side. They
Which
can't
is
remove
slightly
them because
different to
they own all the shops and the restaurants and everything. So they say, I'm fucking standing here working, mate. You know what I mean? So it's just being a bit self-aware of what's going on around you. You know, but then it is what it is. I've had a couple of decent conversations, but
It's time to leave.
they normally get quite bored. They normally only last a good like 2 hours.
Yeah, they
Got a bit more energy tonight.
max, and now, like,
Maybe they haven't got that far to travel home. So
that is probably true this time, actually. Yeah. So maybe they'll be out there. I don't know. Yeah. Exactly. Real, that's what they say.
well, let's have a little. Guys, what are we saying? Should we wrap it up? Vote and Middleton. Yes. Definitely. Vote and Middleton. Right. Yeah, I like Ant Middleton, man. Go and have a look at. I've got some pictures of him from the United Kingdom rally.
Yes, you did, my friend.
Hola.
This is for your interview.
Madam, I'll have to get your opinion. I need to get everyone's chance. I bet you will, won't you?
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you're just caring about it's women, young girls. Yes. That potentially be assaulted.
Not potentially, yeah. Fact, men have been sentenced. I speak to women up and down this country every day, and they are saying to me, hundreds of girls have been sexually assaulted and raped, and none of it is making the media. None of it, right? So let's be very clear. I don't care if it's in a brown, green, orange, or blue. We don't care who they are.
You wrapped up. You wrapped up.
Down the street.
Live.
Who are not checked, who walk around town, and they are.
Yeah, I'll go for a drink.
Pink ladies for one. I
that drum still made it.
I think just died right down. I think like 20 people in there and that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Died right off.
They're getting louder.
What?
They want to. What they want to do? They want to wait till everyone to go in so they can celebrate. I've interviewed all her anyway. I've interviewed all her. I think everyone's wrapping up anyway, mate. Right, guys, I'm gonna wrap up on a high. I'm gonna wrap up on a high, yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed the live tonight. 2 and a bit hours, 2.5. Get subscribing. Gauci Reports. There'll be another live coming very, very soon. There'll be one coming this weekend. I'll reveal in the next couple of days where we're going. And yeah, watch it back. Share the live. share it to in your handles. I just want to try and obviously get my account up. So thank you very much once again to my moderators. Thank you for listening as well. It's not your fault or anything, but obviously to keep the numbers up, we've got to moderate less because I get why we're doing it. But yeah, moving forward, we just got to try and keep it like that. When my account's bigger, then we can moderate a bit more. But yeah, anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, time to have a little drink. Thank you guys, and I hope you've enjoyed. Gauci Reports live from Tower Hamlets Council offices in Whitechapel. We'll see you on the next one.